and watch everything fucking crash, loco.
Oh man, Microsoft.
I can't hear you. I can't. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
You guys gotta forgive us if his voice cuts out. It's Microsoft's fault.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's been a hell of a day, man. Hey, ManorHeads, Friday Night Vibes, people. What's up?
What's up? What's up?
Salud, mi gente. Everybody who survived today. You know what I mean? We're back online. Salud.
Salud. Practice.
Yo, been a fucking crazy fucking day today, man. I want to hear all about y'all. How was your experience today and shit like that? And if you guys, hopefully nobody out there was traveling. If somebody was, let us know how your day goes or how was work. Were you able to work? Were you sent home? Were you just sitting around collecting your 8 hours or what? But yeah, it's been fucking nuts, man. We got some pretty cool, interesting topics. It's been a busy fucking week with topics. I'll tell you that much.
Well, news has been on overdrive.
Yeah, it's been nuts. And you think normally we got like one hot thing you talk about and shit, but there's been like one thing after another. So it's gonna be fucking fun and entertaining.
Yeah.
So let's get started. Yo, we won short, but we might get him later on tonight. Depends on what time he gets home and shit. You know what I mean? We'll see. Pick yourself something to drink. Roll yourself something up. Grab yourself some munchies. Get ready. Sit back. Relax. Catch your contact. Yerp. ¿Qué pasa, mi gente?
Chilling. Oh man, what a hell of a day!
Everybody survived today. The Techalopicus. Wait, did I say that right? The Techopolis? Damn it! Tech apocalypse.
What the fuck are you trying to say? I don't even know what you're trying to say.
I don't know.
The Techopolis.
But yeah, it was pretty crazy, man. I didn't really feel too much of it. I've been kind of chilling in the house, straightening up, shit like that, and I didn't really get online at all, so it didn't affect me. But my wife called me and she was like, "I'm in the car. I'm on my way home. The bank's having issues. I'm gonna read your lips and say that you asked what time is this."
Shit!
Damn it, Microsoft!
I like where this is going. Giggity.
It's some bullshit. It's some bullshit.
Techapalooza, Mark, you motherfucker! Now you come with the gold. Get your ass in here. We need these. Techapalooza.
Damn it!
Sounds better than what we thought.
But yeah, she called me. She's like, "I'm on my way home. Shit's acting funny at work. Hopefully my at-home computer lets me do a few things." And she came home and she was working from home for a little bit. But yeah, man, that shit was the crazy, man. I started seeing online all kinds of stuff. People getting blue screens all across the damn planet.
When Times Square shows black screens, that you know how much money they're losing per minute on advertisement funds? It's crazy.
Oh wow, it was that deep.
Square?
I heard it was a update issue. Like somebody pulled the trigger on an update, but there was something wrong with it, and it kind of froze everybody up. Is that accurate?
Is that what you did mentally? Is that what you did?
Yeah. Yeah, look at the well, no, not yet. I didn't do this. I woke up to this. The cloud.
Wait.
You're buzzing.
We heard a buzz now. A fucking electric.
It sounds like Clippers.
Oh no, it's gone now, but we don't hear you. No, we don't hear you. Oh shit.
Oh man, nothing.
How you answer me if you don't hear me?
There we go.
Oh, now we
can read your lips. We can read your lips.
I'll get rid of the mic, bro. It's not happening tonight.
Damn.
That was what the fuck we said? Oh, there's so a software a cybersecurity company fucking kind of Yeah, you're right. But we did an update, and it just sends updates to everybody's machines, right, overnight, kind of shit, like a phone, right?
Is,
Your
is
iPhone,
this
iOS.
yeah?
Does
Is
all
this
that
like a
stuff.
thing that everybody kind of has on their device already? Automatic updates, while you're sleeping, all that shit. One of those things. Okay.
Yeah, exactly like that, right? So a lot of think about all the major companies that have that enabled, right? And trust that that update that you're gonna provide works, right? Because I got to do fucking work the next
Yeah.
day.
I do auto updates. I don't search manually.
I'm gonna take over conspiracy theory, conspiracy corner right now for Ed, right? So because he's not here. Oh shit! He says something. Seems like crowdsource doesn't want the truth to come out. Damn it! I was about to go there. Fuck. So my theory, right, is that it's not coincidence. I mean, yes, this shit can happen, right? We've had major outages before. This is the major outage as far as worldwide, the amount of people that were affected. But I remember other outages happening too. But when you're talking about a cybersecurity company and one that's got its entanglements in banks, I mean, I heard the news on the China side of the world where their banks were down before we went down. This was a day and a half before. So is it an actual attack specifically to stop something from getting leaked out or get us, our infrastructure, like mess with our infrastructure while something else is happening?
Kind of like Sheen, how the employees were putting "help me" tags on the clothes and sending them out and shit. We think this could have been like some kind of leak in the software something that was about to come out that they had to cut short. So they're like, you know what? This is so serious. Let's shut it all down. Something like that. Some kind of whistleblower thing. He's gone rogue.
Keep spinning, bro. Keep spinning. It sounds good to me. It sounds good.
Yeah. So the update killed everybody's computer. So you woke up in the morning or got to work, and you either said, "Yo, hey, it's an update to restart your computer so the update could take effect," and you got the blue screen of death when you fucking booted up your machines, bro. So people were fucking dead in the water, bro, and you realize how many people rely on the shit. Do those automatic updates that it fucking is got airports, hospitals, banks, major companies, telecommunication companies, everybody. And it's not just people's like desktop computer that I have to work out of, right? You have servers and applications that run out of fucking Windows and shit like that. So that shit fucking all went down as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the CEO or the guy in charge or whatever got on and like was comforting everybody that it wasn't like a security attack from like another country or anything like that. That it was an in-house error.
Yeah,
and that they had to fix it. They were working on sending out new push updates and getting people running. But the other issue would be that yes, some of the companies and major businesses, they have the ability to just reboot their shit and okay, the new update will work just fine. But there are other systems that aren't as integrated, so that update isn't going to necessarily boot them back up. That they'd need to have somebody come or do something to their shit.
I hate to say it. I hate to be that dude, right? But like, I'll believe him because I don't understand it. I have to believe him. But at the same time, it's like, what the fuck was at the time that this happened, and while these machines were having a problem or whatever, what security was exposed? Like fucking airlines were shut down. They couldn't fly out.
You have to, and he has to say that. You know what I mean? He is the fucking CEO of a major cybersecurity company, right? You have to say this is not a threat. Everybody's secure, right? Because if you don't, you're fucking done.
Your company can't be trusted anymore.
Your company can't be trusted. You're fucking a major ass fucking company, bro.
Just breathe into the breathing machine here. You'll be all right. We're gonna land in the ocean, in the Atlantic, but you're gonna be all right. Just breathe.
So this isn't something that just could be taken as a slight error. This is somebody's losing their job for this. Like this is a worldwide.
There's gonna be a lot of people losing their job over that shit, bro. That motherfucker who implemented that change, the guy who tested it, the guy who fucking hired the guy who hired the tester.
the cousin that saw the hiring thing in the newspaper and shit. All of them.
The LinkedIn representative that reached out to get him the job
too, we might get fired for talking about this shit. You know what I'm saying? We didn't even work there.
Yo, if this shit shuts down, we'll know why.
Yo, we've been having issues all fucking all the
Every time you talk about it.
Fucking Mike keeps getting the BSOD, and I don't even know how it runs and operates.
Mike Anubis, Mike, the browsers, yo, I don't know what the fuck. And everybody there was like, yo, not today. Yo, but it's been crazy, bro.
Social media worked fine. Everybody was talking about it.
Yeah, there were some people that really weren't affected by it, like some hospitals. The hospital where Erica works at, they were fine. Some guys from Saga, they were like, my guys in IT, because this thing kicked off like at around 1 a.m. between 1 and 2 a.m. as when the updates started going out. So by 3, people were down. So, but some companies, by the time that you got to work, you were resolved, right? Because they'll give you, hey, uninstall that patch pretty much that got installed and reboot your machines again, right? Kind of shit. And so some people didn't feel it, but a lot of people did, right? Like I said, it was huge. Like, imagine you're in the hospital, major surgery you got to get done right now, bro. You do for the surgery, otherwise you could fucking die. And they're like, yo, I can't do it because I can't get into my Windows machine.
Yeah, I can't confirm that this is you in the system.
I don't know if it's the right leg or the left leg. So sorry, guy, I gotta reschedule you.
We don't want to take both. We don't want to take both legs just to be safe.
Yeah, I don't want to take your word for it either.
No.
Well, you are so lucky because your buddy just came in here and paid all of us to cut your junk off. He's in love with you.
Yeah.
So I saw a woman at the airport interviewed, and she was like, "I'm heated right now. I was here at 3 a.m. with 8 other family members. Where we paid $400.
Let me show you that.
You saw that one?
Oh, okay. You got something for it?
You got that one?
Yeah. So I got that one here. Okay. It was on the CNN had it.
There are 8 people in my party.
There's
8
13
people,
in ours.
$456 a ticket, and they're giving me $100 back. That is it.
Airlines, hospitals, businesses around the world, banks as well, reeling from a massive tech outage. You can see here just how backed up airports are right now. Look at those crowds.
And we're screwed. This man is getting married. We have reservations. We have cars that we paid for. I paid $380 in a shuttle to shuttle everyone here this morning. They have been here since before me with 3 kids. I've been here since 3 o'clock in the morning. $100 is unacceptable.
CrowdStrike is saying the key issue has been identified. It wasn't terrorism. It wasn't a security incident or a cyber.
Sure.
They've identified.
You have to say that. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, you have to. You have to. Yeah, that's
Nothing to see here.
a comfort comment. That's all. A comfort comment.
Yeah.
Keep it moving, sheep. Keep it moving.
Yeah, but it should bring the attention to people, the companies who were really fucking down and were like lost productivity and all this shit. It should really like wake you the fuck up, right? It's like you can't. So this could happen at any minute. It could have simply been a simple mistake. The guy fat fingered something in the code and it caused this outage, right? Or some shit, right? But your company got to be ready to go back, bro. I was hearing places that they didn't know how to not use a laptop or a computer, pretty much like pen and paper to fucking make a schedule or a routine, the routine for the day kind of shit. They couldn't do it. They couldn't figure it. They tried different methods and they couldn't. The problem solving wasn't there from what I understood, right? But it kind of like should wake you as a company on like I gotta be ready because this shit could happen anytime.
Right.
Yeah, that's when you know which companies are prepared and which aren't, right? Who's ready for the Y2K bug, right? Companies survived that and didn't survive.
Yeah. You can do all this and you can't just erase everyone's debt.
That was Fight Club.
That was real quick. Just start everybody from scratch real quick. Fuck it.
That was the whole point of Fight Club, right? Where they wanted to blow up every major credit card company building, right, to wipe out the debt.
Oh, that's right.
So that's probably what they're trying to do. We don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That's definitely you're done. You're blacklisted for the entire industry and shit. You're done.
We'll see if that CEO still has a job next week. We need to follow that.
Has this ever happened before?
At this magnitude, I don't think it has.
Wasn't there an AT&T outage or something where they were providing the backbone for major companies? That was like over 10 years ago.
Yeah, that has happened. Backbones and connectivity, but it hasn't been to the extent that I'm taking out banks and airlines. But they're running their own fiber network kind of stuff in some of those spots, you know.
Yeah.
And how long was it? You saying it was like around 2 a.m. till when?
2 in the afternoon, maybe? No, earlier than that. Earlier than that, when Microsoft said we have a solution or we found it and are working towards a fix, kind of stuff. But people's day was shot pretty much. I mean, Jessica got sent home and shit like that, right? So she lost a day of productivity, pretty much, right?
Yeah, like things she really needed to get done with those systems. She did other things, but you know, it fucks with your productivity for sure.
You know, actually, so you know who really got hurt? The industry that we haven't talked about yet is the OnlyFans people that work off of a Windows operating system. They couldn't make their money. The OnlyFans. Man.
That's a big hit.
And those are and they take their shit literally, like they got scheduled. Like Big Daddy needs his appointment at 11 in the morning. So
is that your username?
That's a double problem, right? Because not only do you get sent home from work, you can't be the perv that you are secretly because your OnlyFans is shut down. So now the day you got to just be for yourself and shit, to what do they call it, self-care? the day you set for self-care, you can't even self-care.
You were like, oh man, I got the day off. I was like, yeah. I got to
go home and go see the fucking Fancy Feet 23 at OnlyFans and shit, and
all the kids are in camp. The wife's at work. I'm fucking good.
Yeah, imagine I just plugged the real page and shit. Fancy Feet, something.
Yeah, it might be. Like, I'm afraid to search.
It might be.
I'm afraid to search.
Never know.
Let me look that up.
It probably is and shit.
My mic will go out again.
I don't remember the numbers I said originally.
Holy shit!
Yeah, it's scary though to know that shit about that. Like that lady arguing in the airport, bro. It's like you're trying to fly out. Imagine when we were all going to Mexico and this shit happens and you're just stuck.
Yeah,
that's got to be horrible.
Or take it to the worst scenario, right? Worst scenario.
Do you think? I'm sorry, Anubis.
Oh, go ahead.
Do you think being on the news helps you with a case to get fully reimbursed? Because otherwise, you're just every other average person. You know what I mean? You're just one person in a sea of people that had a problem. But because she was on there, that's a public relations issue now. Now you want to help her at the very least. You know what I mean? So do you think that helps her get more than $100? Does she get reimbursed later? They see this and they're like, you know what? We got to make it right with at least her. She's on the TV. Yeah. If she at least posts something on social media saying they made it right, we at least, have good coverage.
If you have a good public relations department for your company, you're definitely going to jump on that social media hit, right? Because that's just bad publicity, right? So they go, we want to fix that.
I'm about to say, do you think the losses of the day from all the delays supersede how much you got to pay these people back? And you're just like, you know what, fuck it.
That's why I was thinking
$100.
That's what I'm thinking. She got 100 because that's all they could afford with all the apparently all the people that are affected, right?
Yeah, but normally you could get a full refund if it's the airline's fault.
It's out of your control. It's their fault.
Correct. Like this wasn't out of that. If the lady was there on time, checked in and did whatever I think she got to do, so we're like, yo, it's not my fault, right? Like, it's not my fault.
Do you think the airline's trying to say it's not our fault? We were there on time too. Are they trying to play that game and shit?
The shit is that airlines are assholes. Like, our airlines will give two shits about your plans, your fucking money. They got their money already, bro. They're like, go fuck off. Here's $100. You know what I mean? For all of y'all too. Y'all got to split this $100 between all 6 of you.
$100 8 ways.
There's federal laws now that mandate airlines have to reimburse you over a certain amount of money if your flight is delayed over 4 hours. I did hear that, loco. I didn't know that shit was in effect. I did hear that shit.
So
though.
this system issue costs billions to the fucking airline industry because they had to sit more than 4 hours. They got to pay people back, plus the time for paying the staff, even though you wasn't running shit and all that. So all that shit got to add the fuck up.
Facts.
Damn.
That's why you're only getting $100.
Yeah.
That boy.
And that's
That boy.
why it's going to cost you twice as much because you didn't pay them what they were supposed to.
Well, I go back to what you Met Boy said though earlier. You were like, it was a little scary, right? Like, look how easily the world could get crippled with a software mishap.
Right.
Talking about COVID, that was a whole other fucking thing.
Right.
He put a semicolon in the wrong spot and shut everything down and shit.
Like, I don't know. It's a little scary when you think about how much of importance or how much we rely on technology.
But remember what we were talking in the green room also, right? Because we were saying we were playing with the Millennium title and shit, and Booby said it right. Like I'm okay, right? I'm okay if I got no internet or if I bring a Monopoly and I fucking entertain myself somehow, right? Yeah. But it's that generation that tech generation that we were saying that grew up with this shit. They're done.
Yeah, dog. We grew up with marbles and jacks and jump ropes and shit. Who
love
loves stuff like that? You know what I mean? These kids nowadays grew up with tech.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like I said, you had a $100 limit, loco.
Yeah, our first handheld devices were the little Tiger video games and shit.
Yeah. The screen was the one thing. Like,
it's just like, one thing on the screen. You're like, yeah. You know, we knew what it was like to be bored. These kids have entertainment at their fingertips 24/7.
Y2K24.
Y2K24. Isn't that an actual basketball game, bro?
Right?
Yeah, Y2K.
I was just having that conversation with my kids, about they need to unplug. Like my kids are literally plugged at 24/7 with their electronics. I had to like throw them out. They used the pool forcefully today because it was too hot the other fucking days. So
you were fucking drowning them out there. Said, enjoy yourself. Go.
I'm like, yo, and I'm gonna put the hammer down when it comes to electronics for the vacation coming up. What? I don't think they're gonna bring it.
Just
probably
shut off the devices, loco.
Yeah, no, the airplane is the only time they're gonna be using it, yo. When they're over there, they got to make memories, old-fashioned way.
I get it. We were like that with JJ when we went to Mexico too. It was like you can't stay on your phone the whole time, and you know what I mean. Like you have to. There's no way, right? They're comfortable as hell doing that shit, right? They could be in bed all day just watching fucking videos, living the best fucking life.
Right.
But they were like, yo, you're not allowed to use your device, bro. Get out of here.
Yeah, you got a lot of them. It'd be like roaming charges are off the charts and shit.
He don't know that.
Even though T-Mobile's in the area and shit.
Them niggas know about Wi-Fi. Them motherfuckers are smart. They know.
Yeah, that's true. These motherfuckers will bring other device that doesn't have any fucking signal to it and shit just to use it for the Wi-Fi.
But I guess that's their version of us going outside and playing, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah. Yep.
Remember when they told you can't go outside and play? We're like, hell no, are you crazy? You trying to kill me?
You trying to kill me?
I remember when I was a kid and shit, it'd be 10, 11 kids outside my front balcony like, hey, come outside. We about to go play baseball, this and that. We need a couple more people. Come on. Now they meet up in like Roblox lobbies and shit. Come on. We got to go.
Right. The whole like, hey, yo, can Mark come out and play outside my window? Like they ring the doorbell. They would walk back to the street with the fucking basketball, right? And they would be yelling to my mom and me through the window, yo, can you come out to play? My kids don't know that shit. It's a text message or a phone call.
True.
Yeah.
And that's if they want to unplug.
And that's if you trust the kids that they're going to go play with.
That's if they're keeping score. Because if they keep score, there's a winner and a loser for no. They can't have any losers.
Parents nowadays are like, do you have a permission slip? I need to fucking sign a waiver to make sure my kid doesn't get hurt.
Bro,
what?
Just the other day, Just the other day, my daughter met up with some friends to practice some volleyball drills. So it was super hot, like too hot. You know what I mean? They had water and all that, but then you could see that cheeks are getting red. They're like overheating and shit. I'm like, yo, you know what? Let's go get some ice cream. One of the dudes that was there and shit, I'm like, are you cool to get ice cream? You need to call anybody and this and that? He's like, no, I'm good. I'm like, all right, cool. So he gets in the car. We go get ice cream. I'm like, what time do you need to be back? He's like, 3:50. I'm like, all right, cool. It's 3:30. Let's head back. And we're only like 5 minutes away. So we get back and he's like, oh shit, that's my mom. I'm like, shit. So his mom's pulling into the parking lot. I pull in behind her. I get out the car. He gets out behind me. And then I'm talking to her and she's like, yeah, I thought he had a game at 4. And this is the second time coming to the park to look for him. I had no idea this and that. I'm like, look, I'm so sorry. I'm like, I took him for ice cream. I hope that's okay. I did ask him if it was all right. He said, yeah. And, so my bad about that. But he was well behaved.
He was cool about it?
No problem. She had a mad ass face at first. She was pissed at him. But then after I talked to her, I was like, yeah, he was a good kid. No problems, no issues, He's always welcome back and this and that. And then I guess she felt better that she raised a good kid. So I kind of defused the bomb before he got in the car.
But she probably beat the shit out of him when she got home. She put on the fake.
Nah, I had my daughter check on him and shit.
Let me ask you something. Did Yaya get out the car with you when you got out the car?
No, and no, you know what? And the crazy thing was, right? Because like my car's super tinted. So I'm like, this mom is seeing him get out of a car with a grown man. Like,
right.
This looks weird, right? So I told Mariah, I'm like, Mariah, like open the window or something. Let her see you guys here. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I think I was talking to the mom. I don't know if she got in and out or not, but I heard like a door close and she did say, yeah, I got in and out or whatever. So and I told the lady, I'm like, my daughter and her friends, I took them for ice cream and all that. So she did see everything and felt better after. But yeah, seeing her son come out of a car with a tinted car with a grown ass man. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. That's a Megan's Law situation, bro.
Yeah. And then I told her, I'm like, and she was like, yeah, we took his phone away. So he doesn't have his phone. So he didn't communicate that. I'm like, all right, well, maybe next time, we exchange our phone numbers so that way the parents can contact each other direct. She was like, all right.
Yeah, that's dope.
But yeah, standard stuff.
Let me ask you this. Was this the first time the kid meets you?
Nah, we've been to the movies. He's gone to met her at the mall and shit. Like, so they've been around. It's usually his dad, though, that's picking him up, dropping him off and stuff.
So it's not like a kid getting in a car with a stranger he just met that day.
His mom don't know me, though. You know what I mean? So
but the kid knows you. So
the kid knows
comfortable. He be like, I've been around this guy before. He's like, he got good blood.
Yeah. The kid's cool. The kid knows I'm cool.
Megan's Law correct.
Yeah.
Only took 2 episodes, look.
The pride in that text.
Yeah.
It's so proud of you and shit.
Oh shit. No, that's what's up, man.
Man, what else is going on in the world, man, this week?
Yeah, man. We survived today, and somebody almost didn't survive the other day. I don't know if you guys, the other big thing that's been going around is this attempted assassination on Mark's President Trump.
My President Trump, that's right.
America. You can get your ego in the back.
Wait.
Do they still say President Obama? I'm just curious. Do you call
you always call him president?
Yeah, once you're president, you're always a president.
It's like when you're a coach, you always get called coach. No matter
it's
what.
It's like if I'm the president now, somebody's standing next to me, I don't want you to be calling him fucking president. I'm the motherfucking president right now. You know what I mean?
Jelly
guy. Don't be giving somebody else the same title as me. I'm the one holding the position now.
He's assistant to the president.
The assistant to the regional manager of the president.
Well, I mean that's actually I got to look that up because some people do say ex-president. I mean, not former president.
Former president.
Yeah,
that makes sense, and I would assume that would be for everybody. But I didn't know if it was like the proper way to call all presidents that have ever been.
I thought you did.
Or that's just like his guy saying, my president.
I mean, every time I chill with a president, I call him president. So it's just
so you would see
that's
Clinton and
what you
see, hey, President Clinton. You would
Yeah.
see, yeah, okay.
Bush.
What up, Bill?
Yeah.
What up,
I'm
Bill?
not Bushy. Uh-huh.
What's up, Bubby?
What up, George?
Yeah.
I don't know, and I didn't know that. That's just me. I didn't know that's what you called all presidents, even if they've been. So I would have just been like, "Hey, what up, Barack?
What up, X?
Bill?" I would have been like, "Hey, Mr. President," because at that moment he's not president, so I wouldn't have called him that.
According to this, according to this website, formally addressing the former president. When addressing a former president of the United States in a formal setting, the correct form is Mr. last name, President last name, or Mr. President, or are terms reserved to the current. Wait, I'm sorry. President and last name or Mr. President are terms reserved for the current head of state. This is true for other ex-officials as well. When talking about a person to a third party, on the other hand, it's appropriate to say former president last name.
And that's what I always wondered. I'm like, are they just trying to make a point? Like, he should have never not been president, and that's their president. And I thought it was like,
okay, I see what you're saying.
People that support him thing are still saying he's their
You're
president.
always my president because you were the
you were never supposed to have left and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I've heard people call previous presidents still president. I don't know if it's a formality. If
That's
it's
what
like,
I thought it was I thought it was a thing to do.
I mean, I guess
maybe I'm just looking at it in the sports sense and shit. You know what I mean? Like, somebody's champion, they would always say former champion.
Oh, okay.
This former that, the new champion's champion. So stuff like that. So maybe that's just where my mentality is on there. But yeah, it feels like it should be former president until he
back
wins
back
again.
to the attempted assassination, though. Where were you guys when you heard about it?
I was home. I think it was home. I don't know if it was they wasn't doing the soccer games, right? Did this happen?
It was a Saturday.
I remember it was in the middle of something that I didn't fucking
I didn't catch it right away.
There was a championship for Comebol, right? Third place.
Third
press. The third place. Oh yeah. I wasn't. I must have been outdoors to do it anyway. But yeah, I thought I was home. But I social media blew up like right away, like with all this shit. As always.
Yeah.
What about you, Mark?
But I was where the fuck? Actually, no, I was out. I was doing some shopping or something like that, and then I think I noticed one of us put it in the chat or something like that. One of the people put it in the group chat or something. I saw. It
was Ed. It's the one. That's the one that got Ed's post is what got me to look at the news right away.
Yeah, so it probably was that where I first noticed it. One of you guys saying something. But yeah, so then I'm like starting to notice it everywhere, and I'm starting to see all kinds of stuff. And I know that like people saw the guy climbing up to the roof on the backside, so there was like attention to him. So it wasn't like a super sneaky thing. But a lot of people were wondering where was the failure at. You know what I mean? Was the failure in securing the location, securing the buildings? Some people are saying, there's no way that any building is climbable within a certain radius because these guys should be on those buildings themselves to cover those areas. You know what I mean? So there's all kinds of stuff going on and some controversy. But I did see a video with one of the Secret Service guys, which looks like a Secret Service guy. He's got the suit and all that. What I was watching was presenting him as a Secret Service guy. But when the gunfire happened, he kind of ducked and like ran into a corner and was like hiding there. He didn't like get up to run on stage. I didn't see that. Wow. Help or defend. Like he got scared, nervous, and then he was ducking. And even after they ran the president off stage and to the side, he was still there. Like, are there still going to be more shots? So a lot of people were concerned about that guy. Like, what the fuck are you doing there? You should have,
Maybe it was his first day, bro.
Maybe.
I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there.
Fuck up. It's like bigger fuck up than today's outage, right? Like you spend days fucking studying that area, angles, positions where people could go and fucking pose a threat to that president, to that important person, right? And Secret Service is like one of the best at it to do this shit, right? You have to be one of the best at it to do this shit, bro. Snipers everywhere, every angle, loco. You got this shit locked down.
Yeah.
It's like us playing zombies, and we stuck in a little
Yeah.
room with one door. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there was a military guy that said, yes, the
said
first
big
places
zombies.
you check, like one of the first places you check are the opposite slope of a roof. You know what I mean? Like those are one of the best places you can hide. So that's one of the best places they'll think to look or make sure it's covered, stuff like that. So there was definitely some failures in this.
Yo, este tipo vino
Director.
con una escalera. He bought the ladder from Home
Yeah.
Depot that day. So he's out here like whistling and shit while working.
Yo, the Secret Service director Cheeto, I think is her last name, said
Cheetos?
he was on a sloped roof, so there was no threat or some type of bullshit response to the press, and people called her out on that bullshit right away. And
I mean, I beg to differ. The motherfucker got shot. You know what I mean?
and me, who's a professional soldier on Call of Duty, okay, knows the difference.
Okay.
I've been on plenty roofs. Not to say I'm not making fun of what happened to him. I'm just saying, as a
As
professional
a camper,
soldier,
I
professional
know.
soldier, great gamer, you know, I know my surroundings.
As 2023 camping champion, I know these things.
But yo,
this comes natural for me.
But there was another angle where there were Secret Service guys on the roof with the rifle, kind of staring at the guy already, almost like they're not sure if they see something. He might be there, you know. And then he shoots and he fires, and then like, oh shit, that is somebody, and they kill him like a couple seconds later. You know what I mean? They got a few shots off, whatever, and they killed him. But yeah, so then they were showing from that angle, and the way it was is the roof, and then behind it was like trees. So if you got like camo or dark colors, it might be a little hard to see. But then people were also saying, yeah, but he's got a scope on his rifle. You know, it's not like you're just looking with your own vision. You got a scope on your gun. You can see that far. That's not that far, you know. So they're just going back and forth with it, you know, and some people making ignorant comments and shit, and you know, just insensitive shit,
and just so we don't get canceled, right? It's like we don't condone violence, right? Like you go into politics, in my opinion, right? Matt Boy's opinion, you go into politics because you can't fight. You got no hands. So you gotta use the words to fucking argue back and forth about your points that you're trying to make. You know what I mean? So you go into politics and do this. They shouldn't go to violence, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, the fuck guys are fucked up. Right? Our options for presidents are always fucked up, in my opinion, right? You choose one over the other. It's never a good thing. You don't go shooting people though, bro. You know what I mean? Take that shit to the fucking podium like you guys do all the time. Or if not, square up. You know what I mean? Shoot me the fair one real quick.
Yeah, that's like the ultimate sucker punch and shit. Like a fatal sucker punch. You don't know what's coming. You don't know. You're only one person there with the mind and awareness and shit. I'd rather you take a knife and try to get through Secret Service. You know what I mean? Like,
give me a
try to get through a few guys before. But yeah, that's the type of shit that's
real quick.
Yeah, that's just not cool.
And Met Boy, I totally I also don't condone violence, right? I want to bring this up though because it's definitely a clip from an interview that happened in this past week. I forget which news agency, whatever, was interviewing, but they were interviewing an ex-CIA director, and they not grilled him, but they asked him, you know, is the U.S. in the habit of government forming? I forget what the term is. I forget what it is. Kind of like a government change. Like, you know, like taking out the head. Yeah, I forget. There's a term for it, and I don't know. And the guy pretty much said he didn't say no, and that's what that news clip went around viral. I gotta capture it. I don't know when it was this past week that happened, and they asked him again, and he still wouldn't say no. So this is an ex-CIA director basically saying that I guess they would condone as far as like, or I guess purposes or whatever the hell they would say, do that. A regime change. There you go, regime change in another country. And that caught me off guard because like I guess if they do that secretly, they would do it secretly. This motherfucker did not deny it. Never said no. Never said he does.
Aren't
But
you supposed to be good at lying when you're there and shit? Like, you might as well just lie. Like, what? Why make it skeptical? If you don't want people to know. Like, aren't you guys really good at that shit? Ain't you supposed to be like, nah?
Like, I you know the secrets, loco. Like, you know,
It's part of the job.
He's probably mad at himself. He's probably mad at himself. He's watching it back like, damn it, I gave myself tell with the twitch there. I gave myself tell with the squinty eyes.
I always talk too much. Damn it. Yo, what up, T?
Yo.
Oh shit!
Yeah, but yo, so
that's Bear.
No, I don't know. Tony the Tiger. It could be Umber.
Tony the Tiger. I need to send Umber a message and shit. I need to.
When I heard the news from Ed, I turned on the news, and I tried to watch the news because I was playing Call of Duty, watching the game. I think the game was about to begin for the third place in Comebol, and I was like, I have to put my attention to this. Like, I can't. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I gotta watch this. This is history. Whether you like him or not, it's history happening in front of me. And then I didn't know how to approach it with my kids because I didn't want them to get nervous or scared, but I wanted them to understand what's going on because they'll see it later in some fucking YouTube clippings or whatever. I had to have that conversation with them too. But I it's been more than 50 years, I think, since the last assassination on a U.S. president, Reagan. In 81, I think it was.
How many assassination attempt fails have there been like that?
What up?
I think 3 is what I read. I may be wrong.
Damn, 2 Tonys and shit. Is that Jefferson? Like, well, Jesus
Tony
Christ.
the Tiger and Dark
Jefferson.
Tony, kid.
Dark
What
Anthony.
up, Tease?
What's up?
We're talking about the failed assassination attempt on ex-President Trump.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Like, how many other? Because usually we all know the stories of the guys that have been assassinated. You know what I mean? Like, they're the famous ones we all grew up with, and we know they're all in the history books. But how many have failed their assassination attempts?
So Donald Trump, ex-president Donald Trump, has joined the very, very small ass club, bro. There's only 3 in U.S. history: Ronald Reagan, 1981, and former President Theodore Roosevelt, 1912. Since those, Donald Trump is the 3rd
to survive an assassination attempt.
Yep. Wait, 3 presidents have been injured in an attempted assassination. So maybe I'm misreading it, and maybe they've been attempted but never got hit. I don't know. We got to look that up. So they're specifically saying injured in an attempt.
I was seeing a lot of people thought that this was fake, right? Hence the title we chose, like fake news, real bullets, right? So a lot of people thought it was like staged to help them, obviously, with the campaign. It's like when you're about to drop an album or a song and you fucking start beef with another rapper to fucking get some attention out there, and everybody, you know what I mean? So a lot of people were saying that this was fake and staged, but people died on this shit, right?
Yeah,
so
that's the sad
there's
part.
actually people that fucking died on this. So I don't know if I fully believe if it was fully fake yet.
All right, so check this out, right? I just reshared a post in the ManorHeads chat, right? And it's talking about a company called Austin Private Wealth shorted $12 million shares of DJT via a put option. The filing date is July 12th, the day before the assassination attempt. They have around $1 billion in assets under management, and this is by far the biggest put placed. According to the source of the trade, represents 6% of the total shares of over 16% of the float of the stock, given the fact that Trump owns 60% of the company. So they're trying to say there's conspiracy towards a company that Trump owns shortening their shares like the day before his assassination attempt saying that his like value was gonna go down or some shit like that. And so there's like some underworking thing going on. There's extra pages on this. Hell of a coincidence. I have no answers.
Damn, okay, that is fucking nuts. I believe that shit.
I could take both sides on that, right? So one, it was his day to have about 50, I don't know, a lot of people in his rally. And the RNC was this week, which was he was going to be the fucking candidate for the Republicans. That by far, it was coming up. So
you don't short them then. So then you put more, don't you?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you would put more, or I'm just saying, I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there.
Like, to be honest with you, I don't know too much about stocks like that and all of this kind of technical jargon, but they're making it seem conspiracy. You know what I mean?
And it could be the other side. It could be if this is not a conspiracy, but like a plot against the president. And this kid, he was just a fucking 20-year-old. This kid involved with other people we don't know. They won't say. The press will never talk about. And the secret agency will never divulge anything beyond what they want us to know. It could be other actors in this, right? In this plot. And if they want to paint them bad, they'll move shit around. They'll make it look like you made some transactions, you know what I mean, when it really wasn't you. Just to paint you bad. I mean, it could be that. It could be, all angles on that. I never heard of this one, though, about the DJT.
Yeah, it says DJT with a filing date of July 12th made a huge bet that Trump's business value would plummet. Guess who this company donates to? Here are just a few of their websites. And it's got a whole bunch of other companies and businesses here.
Yeah, but look at the names of those companies. Like the Shalom Austin Jewish
ACLU,
Austin Jewish Academy. So what they're trying to say?
Judea.
And this is real, though? This is like real intel? You know what I mean?
I'm not sure.
These are we'd have to, I guess, validate the people that are making these comments on Twitter, but they've got blue checks. I don't know if they bought it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if they, I don't know how much the blue checks mean anymore, but a couple years ago, blue checks.
It costs money to get it. That's all I know.
Yeah, also allegedly all of this, you know what I mean? But obviously there's two sides. There's a photo on there showing FBI hosing down the crime scene, like if they're supposedly trying to get rid of evidence. And there's all sides of the story. People complaining, he didn't get shot by a 22, he got shot by a slightly bigger rifle round or whatever. I forget what it was, 5.56. But so different rounds. So they're arguing about the type of bullet that hit him, and they've got a video of some girl in the background that's just like not reacting. Like he gets shot and everybody ducks for cover, and she's just like, and then pulls her phone out and starts recording.
Yeah, I saw that video. Yo, I wish Ed was here because he would be on this conspiracy corner too. There was also a video that came out with BlackRock. All right, if you know BlackRock is one of the companies that basically own the world. And BlackRock came out with an advertisement video, commercial video, and that was actually just a couple towns over from Butler. And guess who shows up in that video? But fucking Crooks, the dude, the assassin, and he was in BlackRock's video. Now, could it be coincidence? How is BlackRock tied into this? Is it just it's just a coincidence? But they were also saying that they found a second cell phone that was encrypted that had only specific phone numbers that was that belonged to this dude. When they did the house raid, he had explosives in his car, so there was a diversion in plan if it was part of the plan. But they don't know who he was involved with, so we'll never know that shit until we look at this
article that Martin shared. This Vanguard and BlackRock are among the largest holders in the Austin private wealth.
Yeah.
You ever seen the show Billions?
I only saw a couple episodes, but yeah, bro.
This is real. That's exactly like episode 4.
I don't want to talk about I'm not going to mention that company name again because I don't want anything.
Yeah, that's real.
Look, I don't want to fuck with that. I don't.
So I guess time will tell I'm sure people will investigate and we'll end up finding out if this was some kind of planned conspiracy or if this was real. Or
I hope so, man.
it could have been. It could have been like the
think you
movie
do,
Shooter. It could have been like the movie Shooter with Mark Wahlberg and shit. The government hires the guy, but they saw the movie, so they didn't let him get out. They killed him.
I don't think this. You know what they do more? They do more shit to get us distracted, like a Microsoft fucking outage today, and our attention goes somewhere else, and they start forgetting about this stuff. Like all this shit that we just said has been a busy ass fucking week of fucking news and events. Look, that's just distracting.
Yeah.
What's next? Aliens?
Out of that. Let me ask you this though: does this help Trump with the election?
It's mixed because I'm telling you this from like hearing people talk about it, because I'm not following the news, I'm not following the politics. I just don't have the energy for that anymore, right? But I'm hearing that he got like a new vice president under him, but that vice president is saying something that women shouldn't be out in the workforce with the men, they should be home and this and that. So that's going to bring mixed feelings. The women that want to be equal and be out in the workforce are going to be like, nah, fuck you. You know what I mean? But the women that are like, yeah, I want a traditional household, I want to be home while my husband works, they're going to be like pro it, right? But then there's like, it's actually this day and age, it's hard to survive on one income like that for your family. You know what I mean? So how can you do that without giving the people more money? How can you get it back to a traditional? So it's just weird. And I don't know if him getting shot is going to give him any credibility in the hood and shit, but we'll see. I guess we'll see.
I did hear that it was all like one of the conspiracy was like it was all a trick so he could fucking relate into the minorities now and shit, like being shot at. Now, these motherfuckers.
Yeah, I don't think a Caucasian getting shot at by a Caucasian is gonna bring real much.
Oh, let me tell you this, Logo. When I heard the assassination attempt, right? They didn't say who the shooter was. My whole time I'm like, don't be fucking a Latino, bro. Do not be a fucking Hispanic. This bitch, we're gonna have a badass month. This motherfucker is brown on top of that motherfucking and became the shooter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think there's some worry for his campaign. I mean, not long ago they announced that Caucasians are no longer the majority in the nation. So mentally, you always thought, Caucasians have the bigger majority, they've got the bigger vote, this and that, but now they're not the majority anymore. Do they have that much influence in the vote? It's really about pulling other cultures into into what you believe and shit, and trying to get the vote that way. So I mean, I don't know. They always made it seem distant. They don't. I don't know.
Anubis, what do you think? Is this helping them?
Well, I don't know. I don't know about help, right? Because I think it comes down to is call it visual aid is what I'm going to call it, right? There's going to be people that believe that this is legit, and there's going to be people that don't believe that this is legit. But what I believe is that his tone has changed. Whether he's a different man or not, but I know his tone has changed.
What makes you say that?
I say that because this guy's talking more God. He's talking about faith. Talking about my ass. He literally said, "I shouldn't be here."
That shit changes your life.
Be here. That changes things, yo.
That changes when you go through. Cuando te asustas, loco. You know what I mean? You put your pants up. You stop
comes for every fucking body. Death is a motherfucker, bro. And when you're that fucking close to death, I think things change. Whether it changes for the good or not.
He turned his head. He turned his head to look at somebody, and that's why the bullet hit him in the ear. And
he spoke about
directly on that fucking head.
He spoke about in the acceptance speech at the RNC. He spoke about that fucking prompter over there. He didn't say it like that, but he said that teleprompter over there that I was pointing at, that I was talking to. That saved my life because I was talking about the immigration and how great it was when I was, the numbers were low when I was president. And he's talking about that just because of that, of me looking that direction, is what saved me. And he knows God saved him. That's what he said too. That God was watching over me. But I'm like, it could have been. This could be a different story that we would be talking about.
I guess it all depends on the guy that shot him. Was he a trained shooter? Did he have military experience? Was he just some kid from the streets that was just mad at the government? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it was a kid. Look, he was what, 20?
20 years old.
20
I
years
saw a
old.
video of him. I saw a video of him flipping out. I want to say he was yelling at people about fascism or being fascist or some shit like that. But he was like, they got him on video like a couple months earlier, just spazzing out in public, yelling at a group of people. But yeah, it was definitely politically charged, whatever he was saying in that screaming session.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, man. It's
It's a
crazy,
shame.
but
It's a shame. I think this is gonna help him. People looking at him now as a hero. Okay, you know what I mean? People.
I don't think it changes really views. People that didn't like him aren't gonna suddenly start to like him because he almost got shot at. I'm not sure how that's gonna.
You feel like Manu was just saying, right? You see his tone change, right? So you now believe that he probably changed. He's a new man.
Yeah, but he's not going to change his political beliefs because he got shot at. He might change his tactics on going to events.
And for 5 minutes. He is back. Is that right? He took that Band-Aid off. He was like, "I'm good."
Yeah. Let's go. Like, yo, did they fall for it? Did they fall for it? All right.
I don't see him pulling the people that don't like him towards him with that.
No, but some people that weren't in the fence, I think he won them over with this stuff.
I mean, yeah, and that's if you believe the polls, right? Because the polls are saying it's split down. It's almost split down the middle, right? And it's going Trump's way. But again, going back to does this help him? It also a factor here is whether or not Biden's in or out, bro. I don't know if Grandpa Biden is going to be in or out.
Why are we stuck with these two fucking 70-something-year-old dudes? Like why isn't there a fucking 50-year-old that we're looking at? Why are we stuck? Like every year it's like older and older. They want us to pick from the oldest. They want us to keep this fucking mentality of this ancient beliefs and shit. They don't want to let nobody young in to run shit.
Yeah,
and it's just fucking ridiculous.
I need an old figure.
It's a whole new
bro. I need an experienced old finger.
Let's do it, yo. I'm fucking house dad of the year. I got this, yo.
You know what I mean, logo?
You know what I mean?
You might get shot at. I'll tell you that much for sure. You get shot at.
That comes with the job, apparently.
But what? Like everybody makes this big fucking fuss and big uproar about this candidate, that candidate. Those are the two motherfuckers they want us to pick. We don't really got choices. We just got the motherfuckers they sit in front of us, and we argue over them.
You can write one in. You can write somebody in.
Yeah.
Both of them old as fuck. You know what I mean? Like I want somebody younger. I want somebody that's fucking 40.
Would you want Matthew McConaughey? Apparently, he wants to go and run for president because he feels the same way about them, like you say.
I wouldn't mind seeing somebody his age. I don't know what his beliefs are, so I don't want to say yes, I'd vote for him. But you know, sure. Somebody younger with more current beliefs and understanding. We're fucking dealing with people that I
want somebody that smokes weed, loco.
We're talking about people that were around. We're talking about people that were around before women could vote. You know what I mean? Like,
damn.
Like, let's let this go. Let that generation go. Let's get the new young people that have open mind. The people, hell yeah. You know what I mean? Because the older they are,
like generations. That's not just your president, loco. That's your judges. That's your fucking all these guys in power. Right?
So a 20-year-old doctor doing heart surgery, you're cool with that?
Yeah, I don't mind.
Whoa.
Yo, if he passed all his classes and he's got his fucking thing, if you're gonna put a 14-year-old into soccer, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna throw a 14-year-old in soccer, a 20-year-old, it depends.
He's 16, yo. The dude you're talking about is 16, or are you talking about something else?
Nah, there's a 14-year-old.
14-year-old kid just started in the MLS game in the Union in Philadelphia.
He's the youngest.
Oh.
He's the youngest ever.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
That's
awesome.
That is pretty cool.
But yeah, you know what I mean? And it depends. If he had, if he graduated at fucking 12 from high school and went to college.
Like a Doogie? You want Doogie to do that heart surgery?
If he's 20, because you got to be 7 years or some shit like that. You got to do a lot of time, man, years.
No, but that's all book, bro. We're talking about real life. What about a pilot? What about a pilot? Would you jump in an airplane with a fucking pilot that just got out of pilot school, and never done a real flight?
Hey, what up, logo?
If it's JJ, yes.
Oh, good answer. Good answer.
I'll hop right on that plane with him. We'll hop right on that plane. Yeah. Let's go.
I'd vote for you for president, Marty, just for that answer, bro.
This motherfucker's politicking already.
You know what I mean?
He's politicking already.
bro.
Man, we just stuck with the people they give us to choose from, and none of them are fucking fucking current. None of them have beliefs of today.
So,
You know,
so
like
do
all
you
of them
feel
have these old school, outdated beliefs?
do you feel Simpsons probably got it right then? That we're gonna find out that they're just aliens underneath those masks.
Man, if the Simpsons said it, they probably know something already.
It's this year. They said 2024, and you know that shit came out, right? Didn't they? Did I? Am I not? Did I read this wrong? I thought that they did say something about Trump. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I'm getting it confused. There was a video that went out, and I did post it. I'll try to find it. A video of this dude who's, I don't know, a prophet. Or he says he's a prophet. He said he dreamt something about in a religious thing about Trump being attempted to be assassinated, and he said that a bullet would graze to his ear, and this was a couple of months ago.
Nah,
I don't know if it's a real video or not.
If they've got that, if they've got it on recording and on video, he's a time traveler.
A time traveler. Let me try to find that fucking.
Yeah, that'd be crazy if somebody predicts something like that. But or he heard he's got a script.
I don't know if he's jumping on.
Yeah, he's riding back. He might be on in a little while. We'll see. Shit, what the fuck is that? I didn't know my fucking watch could do that.
It's that new Microsoft update, logo. You're Gucci now.
I got this new watch face for my, it's a Samsung watch and shit, so it's digital watch face. But like, I've got like settings. How the fuck do I make that go away? Anyway, I'll deal with it. I'll deal with it later.
Yo, man, boy, put this up. This is Newsweek. I don't know. I could probably find another one. I don't know. Can we trust Newsweek?
Shit, can we trust any of the shit that we post?
There it goes.
You can trust us.
Yeah.
He's a pastor. That's what it was.
Who's a pastor?
This dude who predicted the bullet grazing his ear, Trump's ear.
Oh, I thought you meant the Simpsons did.
No, that one's a different one. This one's literally a pastor who predicted
Nah,
that
look,
Trump would be shot.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm trying to find if it's real or not. You know how
I believe the Simpsons over this guy.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
So,
because now you get it's bad enough. It's politics, and now you get into religion. No way, look, you can't make it.
Now what do you do? Hey, what up, brother? What do you do if you're Trump? Do you ride around like the Pope in one of those bulletproof glass things everywhere you go?
Does the Pope still go in the Pope mobile?
I'm like 50 Cent. Yeah. Shirt off, bulletproof vest, do-rag.
Bulletproof what is it, N95 mask and shit.
Did you see the sneakers he dropped?
Oh yeah. They're like they had some gold sneakers with Trump a few years ago, and it kind of reminds me of those. They're like,
do you see these in over?
Let me see.
Share screen. Mira though.
Why is it saying live disconnected?
Oh yeah, I've seen those sneakers, yo. They already I already bought 2 of them.
Oh yeah. They are on for $300, bro.
Why is the flag only got 5 stars though? That what the fuck's that about?
That's when America was great, he said.
Jesus Christ.
There's got to be something to it. There's got to be.
It's got to be because you can fit 50 states in there.
Yo, the comments, look, it says Air Jordans.
The fuck no button over
there. About to cop and flip it to the Trump supporters.
Already ordered a pair to match with my red MAGA
hat.
Hold on, scroll up real quick. I just want to see something. I noticed this a lot. Go up a little bit more. So the fuck no button, 4,553 likes, right? And then scroll up or scroll down or whatever. Sorry, scroll down, And then there was the keep going.
I'll
Or
take
Trump 2024, 980. And I see things like this, and I'm like, there's always less support and likes for Trump. And I don't know, it's just people that just don't want to post their political thing. But when I see things like this, I always see the likes like way landslide compared to for Trump. You know what I mean?
Look at the comments, though. I didn't hit like. You were hoping. Donald Trump is a John saying big fan. They're probably 14. Fuck yes button. I'm crying. How much is the fuck yes button? Has 31 people.
It's 31. Add that 31 to the 900 on the other.
Yeah, you get into math over here. Look, I used to gotta start subtracting. Carry the one.
But I noticed that a lot. So I don't know if like I would think that the Trump supporters would be on full force trying to just add numbers and likes and all that. But I see a lot of they're not as loud there with the likes and stuff. But but then again, there's people, there's people I know that are Republicans that just don't really want anybody to know that they are, so they're not going to comment or thing on any political post.
Yeah, it comes down
across them at all.
It also comes down to is like when it comes to politics and religion, bro. People be like, you know what, fuck you. You don't need to know what's my faith and who do I vote for or what. It's a matter of like, this is what it is. And also when it comes to online engagement, though, man. I mean, even Elon Musk came out and tried to prove it by buying Twitter. You can't trust the shit that's out there because we got bots out there, bro. Just like the game Call of Duty got fucking bots in lobbies. I thought I was playing with real people, but it's just bots. You got bots that are posting out there, bro. Just for the agenda, just for the politicking. They'll try to sway an opinion by, throwing something out there without context. Like you'll see a kid get beat the fuck up. There's nothing to it, bro. You have to fucking find the article yourself. You have to play detective just to see if it's a real article or a real video. Just to see why they want to blow things up out of context. But interesting those sneakers though, because I would never pay more than $80 for sneakers. Period.
You don't get nothing for $80 nowadays, bro.
Nope.
What? Not even a sandwich anymore?
Not even a lap dance.
Not even.
I found the Simpson one, but I can't. It's a long video, bro. I have to fucking find the clip.
Nah, but
they predicted a lot.
That was fake news, real bullets for y'all. It's been a busy week, man. I'm telling you guys. Our ex-president almost gets assassinated. We had a global crazy outage. And then a girl tries to sing the national fucking anthem at the All-Star game. At the home run derby, not the All-Star game. The home run derby. Did she get
paid? Did she get paid?
I hope so.
I guess you got to. You went there and you showed up and you performed the job. It's not like you didn't do your job.
I karaoke. Can I do it next time?
But she admitted to being drunk, which I'm sure wouldn't land right in court. You know what I mean? They'll be like, oh, she came to perform this. So we hired her to perform a job and she was drunk. We'd like to be reimbursed or shit or something.
Because the MLB, that's like it's family, right? It's like the NFL. They take this shit serious, right? It's a family event. They don't want people.
Pastime.
Yeah, it's a family event, but she wasn't cursing, fucking rapping and shit.
She wasn't out there fucking showing her titties and
she was twerking.
National anthem.
At least that would have made it interesting.
That poor girl, man. That poor girl. She's had to come out and announce that she was drunk, and I think she's searching for help and this and that. And it's almost like that's the go-to, right? Like if you're drunk in public and you're a celebrity, you have to say you're getting help. You have to,
absolutely,
or else they're gonna just
your team tells you the only way out of there is saying you're checking into rehab.
Your talent agency just basically says, "Look, you either do this or we're dropping your ass because this shit's an embarrassment."
Oh man, are you guys ready?
Who she is?
I've never heard of her.
Country singer's all I know.
All right, get your ears ready.
Yeah, ready? Sure.
All right. Wait.
Get the earplugs.
I'm trying to get drunk to hear it.
You start seeing players' faces. Look, their eyes start going like, "Is this bitch for real?"
He's like, he's laughing inside.
Nah, okay.
Oh, they do the whole song on another one, man. It's hilarious, man. But
They get through it.
it gets worse. It gets worse than that. That was the good part.
So
That was the good part.
country artist Ingrid Andres found herself in a spotlight for all the wrong reasons. After less than a stellar performance of the national anthem in a 2024 Home Run Derby, Andres has come forward with an apology, revealing that she was under the influence and announcing her decision to seek help in rehab. Says,
What if she's not even a drinker, but that's what the team told her to do?
I need some drugs.
What was that? Anthony didn't even speak English, and they knew it was bad. Facts, good. I'm not gonna bullshit, y'all. I was drunk last night. I'm checking myself at the facility today to get the help I need.
All she needs to do is just. All she needs to do is just.
I apologize to the MLB, all the fans in this country I love so much for the rendition. I'll let you know how rehab is, y'all. I hear it's super fun. XO's Ingrid.
Love and kisses.
Oh, Met Boy. That was a pretty good country accent, man.
Yeah, I was about to say
Not
that.
bad. Not
Passable.
bad.
Passable.
I've only heard your Spanish and your broken English. I've never heard your country. It's really good.
I practice it every day, loco. No lie.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, y'all. I reckon y'all eating these leftovers.
Leftovers.
Oh shit, yeah. I don't know. I don't listen to country music, so I don't know how popular Homegirl is or big in the country world. But she got to be pretty big if she fucking Lions this fucking game, right?
I know that she's big enough that Fergie knows who she is, especially today. Fergie can rest.
A horrible one too.
She could take it easy now. There's a worse one than her, and she's got weight lifted off her shoulders now, Fergie. That's bad when you fuck up at something and you can still laugh at somebody else that fucked it up worse than you.
Oh man,
that's
horrible.
great.
Oh, Fergie's name's gonna come up on the news because of it. They're gonna keep comparing her at.
Yeah, it's viral already. Fergie's already all up in that mix.
Fergie's thing was hilarious too. The her singing the national anthem. The apology is just as bad as the crime. Yeah, that thing was horrible. She took that shit like a joke, right? She was like,
she said, I hear it.
What you want me to do?
I hear it's amazing time there too.
Yeah. Well, other people actually going to recap to help themselves. You're like, I heard it's fun.
Yeah.
I heard
it's fun for us celebrities that have money and are going willingly. Of course, they're going to give you great accommodations.
You guys have any
role models? Eddie Hill. Eddie Hill.
Explain so much. I don't think I heard Carl Lewis sing the national anthem. Role models growing up? Benny Hill.
Eddie Murphy, Benny Hill. Comedians.
What was the video game? Leisure Suit Larry? That was mine.
That was Leisure Suit Larry, man. All his job was to try to get some ass, go find some condoms, talk shit to a girl. Oh, what a fun game. I still have the new one and shit. I haven't finished it.
PC version was better.
Oh, they have a new one?
Yeah, Leisure Suit Larry. I got it on PC. Yeah, it's only like 2-3 years old, something like that. But it's more like the old school.
Yeah,
it's not like the Xbox version that they had. It's more like the old school PC way.
Carl Lewis sounded like cats.
Hey, yeah. Shit, aggressive.
It probably was. It probably was.
You think Homegirl's gonna make some more money, get more gigs?
She'll have to drop a new album and hope it's good first, but not live.
Yeah, I guess I don't know her. I don't know her, so if it was like
Nobody's gonna trust it. Nobody's gonna hire her for live anything. You know what I mean?
they're gonna
Well,
make
there's
it like
plenty
a
of
fertilizer.
artists that have gone rehabilitation and then come back out and came out
Yeah,
stronger.
let's look at Amy Winehouse.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Yeah, before, right?
She's 32 years old.
Look at Amy Winehouse, sort of.
No, you said before. Before. What happened?
No, that chick had a fucking voice.
She had a song. She had a single song that made number 30 in a Billboard Hot 100. That's pretty a big deal.
Yeah.
Well, maybe she used.
Carl Lewis sounds like two cats fucking in an alley, and those cats are also singing the anthem.
Oh, say, Carol. Oh, shit.
Say what you want, but I think Amy Winehouse sang fucking best when she was drunk.
I hear you, facts, loco. Those songs when she was going through shit, well, that's on every artist, I think, loco. Like you get the best fucking music when they're going through that pain, bro.
What about the bipolar chick, the Canadian chick? What's her name? And then she went to rehab, and then her songs weren't that great. Fuck, what the fuck was it?
Who are you talking about?
Oh, man, in the 90s. There was a video of her, just her in a car, in multiple personalities. I forget what the fuck was.
Oh, Alanis Morissette.
Yes, Alanis Morissette. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was very drunk.
She was good too. Yeah.
She wrote a song about. Oh man, why did I want to say Matthew Perry? Who did Matthew Perry date Alanis Morissette?
Let's see.
Somebody dated Alanis Morissette, and she wrote a song about him on one of the famous albums and shit. And he found out later, oh shit, that's about me and shit.
Word?
Yeah, and it turned out a lot of her inspiration for that album was their breakup and shit.
I think it apparently Alanis Morissette dated LeBlanc, which was Joey from the show.
Oh, okay.
But she was very good friends with Matt Perry, who basically both.
Somebody was saying they dated her and they realized after the album came out that, oh shit, that's about me. Shit. But the person was like, I didn't know I affected her like that. Like I never wanted to be, like it was one of those things. Like if he could have changed,
I did that. That was me.
I wish I'd have known. I would have apologized years ago. Dave Coulier, that's it. Dave Coulier.
Oh, you ought to know.
Quit it. Yeah, Dave Coulier. That's who it was.
Oh, so you had the show wrong too? Yeah.
What?
You had the show wrong too?
No, I
didn't say the name of the show. I just said Matthew Perry. Matthew Perry and Dave Coulier could be brothers. You could pull them up.
They're both fucking niggas.
They're practically twins.
They're both.
They have the same sperm bank doctor dad. They have to.
You ought to know.
Yeah, Dave Coulier. That's what it was. Thank you, Eddie.
Coulier.
Yeah, but he had no idea that he was like the inspiration for her sad ass album and shit. He's like, damn, I fucking gave her depression and shit.
Damn. I did all that shit, yo. Damn.
I thought we broke up mutually and shit.
Yeah, I thought it was cool. This bitch hates me, bro.
We've been talking every day. She didn't even tell me she was writing a song about me.
Ah, shit. It's funny because it's true. It's real true things that happen.
Yeah, then Alanis Morissette, if I'm not mistaken, was I was watching her since I was a little kid, man. She was on that Nickelodeon show. You Can't Do That on Television. I don't know if you remember that show. It was with kids, and they did skit comedy, little scenes and shit like that, and they did the green slime and all that. And she was one of the actors on that show, one of the kids and shit.
That show, I know that show because of the documentary about the Nickelodeon executive.
Oh yeah. Oh, they talk about that too.
Yeah,
like,
there was
2 episodes in.
It was the cast of them cats. I think that he fucking or a few of the cast members that he was fucking molesting and shit like that out there.
Yeah, I saw that Ariana Grande. She was making them do weird shit, like pervy shit, but to kids, they just think they're doing something silly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You Can't Do That on Television. Is it Canadian? What's the one I grew up with? It was on Nickelodeon, though?
I thought it was Nickelodeon. It's not.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
You Can't Do That.
I thought Nickelodeon had the same thing when they do like Fear Factor kind of shit. That's the one that they were talking about in the documentary.
Yeah, Nickelodeon. You Can't Do That on Television. So I guess it was a Canadian show on Nickelodeon.
Mm-hmm.
CTV Television Network. So maybe Canadian.
Oh, CTV is Canadian, right?
Yeah. So Nickelodeon had a Canadian show. Actually aired locally in 1979 in Canada, and then in the United States in 1981. So it came out 2 years in Canada before it reached the US.
Mm.
Cool. Dope. Yeah, Alanis Morissette was part of the cast. I'm looking at it now. You know me, loco. Fucking, I'd be confusing actors and actresses.
Yeah, you didn't even.
Hey,
You
know me. I had to be corrected.
Everybody was Angelina Jolie for like 4 or 5 years to me, loco. Everybody.
Yeah, man. Fucking everybody went through Angelina Jolie kick. Then they went through. There was the Jennifer Aniston kick for a while. Yeah. There was
Angelina Jolie on Hackers.
The girl from Clueless. People were fans, loved her for a while. Like she was like a teen heartthrob type shit or whatever. There's always periodically. There's always that. When the movie Scream came out, Jennifer Love Hewitt was a hit for a while. So there's different.
Not to mention your Pamela Andersons and your Carmen Electras.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, yep.
Yeah, just something popped up. Did you share something that Hello Kitty is not a cat?
Yeah, I did. I came across a thing. I grew up with, in Woodbridge and shit. And in Woodbridge, they had like a Hello Kitty store. And I remember every girl in my school had a bunch of the little fucking pencil holders and erasers and all the, fucking the pencil that you take the tip out, put it in the back and shit. You know what I mean? Get a bunch of new pencil tips on it. All of that shit. And then I came across a thing either yesterday or today that said, Hello Kitty is a girl, and she actually has a pet cat. But
a girl with whiskers?
Yeah, Hello Kitty's a girl, a little girl.
She was the first furry, bro. Get with the program.
Has a boyfriend and everything. Yeah.
Nah,
I couldn't believe that. It looks like a kid. I always thought it was a kitty.
How is this a girl?
Yeah. I don't know. Let's hear the explanation. Do they say it on this one?
Is this hair?
Yeah.
A cat. So Hello Kitty is not a cat. She's actually a little girl, born and raised in the suburbs of London. She has mom and dad and a twin sister, Mimi, who's also her best friend. She enjoys baking cookies and making new friends.
Cinnamon roll? Your cinnamon roll looks kind of like you.
She's kind of a tiny little girl, right? Yeah, she weighs 3 apples and she's 5 apples tall.
And her world is large. She has her own pet cat, Charmy Kitty, a boyfriend, Dear Daniel, and hundreds of other friends.
Is Hello Kitty a cat?
So, yeah.
Wait, go back. I want to see the friends. A girl who has a friend as a frog?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just saying, if the other characters were, nah, man, fucking cat, bro. I don't know what the fuck they're trying to tell you after 50 years.
She got a twin sister named Mimi. I just caught that. I didn't know Hello Kitty's a famous one. That Mimi's the one that nobody talks about.
I'm trying to change this shit up now after 50 years.
Mimi ain't even allowed in the fucking store. poor Mimi.
Come on.
But yeah,
Oh, come
I mean,
on.
how you gonna have a little girl that looks like a cat?
You ever put on social media?
Yeah.
Apparently, Hello Kitty.
Yeah.
Hello
Besides this
Kitty.
Hello Kitty article that we just fucking found.
But no, supposedly Hello Kitty's been like popping off. Like it's becoming big again. Like it's making a comeback.
Yo, I don't think that she ever died, to be honest. Like I knew Hello Kitty was fucking crazy when I started drinking wine. Like I'm in this wine kick, and there's a Hello Kitty wine out there.
Seriously?
Shit.
I'm
Holy
that
shit.
serious, bro. That shit is fucking. That's why I'm like, damn, these bitches still out here popping.
Damn.
Hello Kitty wine. How did it taste? Like cat piss?
Oh, I didn't fucking buy it.
I saw.
I should've
It
been
could have been good.
It might be good.
Oh
Holy
yeah,
shit.
look at that.
Wow.
Oh, this is sparkling rosé.
You're gonna enter your info real quick and shit.
Let me try it.
Get the little discount.
Alcohol logo.
What's the manliest thing you ever shown on social media?
So Ariel said, "What is the cringiest thing you ever put on social media?" What do you mean by cringiest? What's that mean?
I don't know.
Cringy's like
yuck, like creepy, like
I would say creepy. I think creepy.
Like pedophile creepy. Or
pedophile creepy? Why would I put something like that? Why
no.
would
What's the creepiest thing we've put? I don't know.
creepiest thing?
Cringiest, causing feelings of acute embarrassment or awkwardness.
Oh, okay. Something embarrassing that you put. I don't really post much on social media, so I don't know. But I
was thinking about us. Like I was thinking about like shit. That Gorilla Glue girl must have been really embarrassed. You know what I mean? With that.
Oh, you on the podcast? We
Like
put anything in there.
We put like the cringiest thing we've put up.
No, I think he's saying
That's
personally in your personal social media.
Oh, I don't really post shit. I post outings with the family and shit like that. Yeah, I don't really post too much cringy.
But you might not. I don't know. Yeah, I don't post not much either, so I don't even know. You know what I mean?
That's a white woman.
Advocated to choose or some white woman.
I just looked it up, Merc. It's legit. This is from India Times, so you know they got the right. They got the right info on this.
The India has the right Japanese info.
Well, they're ahead of us, right?
Asian.
As far as time wise, so you know
They're all
they know
Asian.
the future. Apparently, in the past.
They really are all Asian too.
This is everywhere, yeah, man. As far as Hello Kitty,
Yeah, we got the TWIF. The TWIF is a crazy one, right? And
oh yeah.
the TWIF is about a Florida man that waits 5 hours in a Walgreens bathroom until the store closes, and then comes out and eats all the junk food. Yoku Shimizu. Did I pronounce that right? Shimizu.
Man, the man knows the name of the fucking guy who invented Hello Kitty. God damn it, Ed.
Who drew it? Like I know the artist, not that person with the ideas.
Here we go. You see this?
Oh, this is the TWIF?
This is the TWIF, yo. Did you explain it?
Yeah. The Florida man waits 5 hours in Walgreens bathroom until the store closes, then comes out and eats all the junk food.
All right, here we go.
What time is it? What time is it?
Why are you asking me the time?
But he did just grab a pack of smokes. So right there? Yeah.
Bro, I'm not opening no door. Get out of here. Like I live here. You need a warrant.
He had
You need a
one.
warrant.
Is there anybody else in there? I don't think so.
The crazy thing is he could just unlock the door and literally push it because those doors, those sliding doors, they pop open in case somebody runs into it.
Just grab a pack of cigarettes off the rack. That's some candy bars that we just borrowed. No, that's a non-public. They don't sell any of this in here.
Candy bars, Reese's Pieces, peanut butter.
Yeah, I saw he just grabbed those.
Oh my god.
I don't need to see inside the store. Did he eat all the snacks, or they just said that because they pulled snacks out of his pocket?
I mean,
it
could have been his, and he was just trapped inside the store.
He fell asleep in the bathroom because he fucking shot up. He shot up in the bathroom, fell the fuck asleep, woke up, it was closed, say, hey, I'm fucking snacking up.
Yo, don't you have to clean this shit like before you leave? Like, don't you have to check this?
I'm a little disappointed, bro. The way I read this, I thought that this guy was gonna end up fucking having like tons of fucking, junk food all over, like chocolate all over his face, fucking like on a high off the sugar on top of the drugs, talking fast like a motherfucker, like Speedy Gonzalez and shit.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like the camping trip where Mark was eating candy through the middle of the night. You could hear the rappers and shit.
I fell asleep and had rappers around me.
Bro. I didn't even know there was snacks.
Hey, what are you doing? It's just Snickers.
No.
Rip.
Yo, I got the munchies, bro. Can you blame me? Fuck, bro. Let a man eat.
Do you, brother?
What? So the homeboy passes out in the bathroom or purposely hides in the bathroom somehow.
Right?
To why Walgreens? Like, why don't
They
you
do
do it
have
in
a
a
big
Walmart?
selection. They have a big selection of candy.
Target.
Walgreens has a public bathroom that you can lock from the inside with one seat. That's why I think he went in there to do some drugs. Locked himself in because it's not like a public bathroom where you can just walk in and there's a bunch of stalls and urinals and shit. Walgreens has a bathroom. You go in, lock it, hit the button. One person bathroom. So he probably just went in there, and the way he looked drunk. So he's probably literally shot up and shit. He was still fucked up and trying to leave and just started eating candy. He could have easily just had not candies on him and been like, hey, I'm so sorry. I fell asleep in the bathroom and just left.
Yeah.
They probably wouldn't have pressed charges or nothing, if he didn't steal nothing. This motherfucker walks out with open wrappers and shit in his pockets.
The guy is coherent though. You heard the police officer ask him what time is it, and he says the time. So the fucking guy
11, but was he right? Because Walgreens,
that's a different story.
If he fell asleep, Walgreens closes at what, 10, maybe 11?
9. Walgreens closes 9 around my place.
Well, that's when the front door closes, but there's employees inside still finishing up, doing shit. You know what I mean? So depending on when he woke up, how long he was in there, he might have been right. But shit, we got 24-hour Walgreens by us too. But obviously he wasn't at a 24-hour Walgreens. He was locked in. But
what can they charge him with, bro? How many candy bars did he eat? Because if he didn't take anything from the cash register, is it larceny? Grand larceny?
No, it's fucking misdemeanor and shit. Fucking
trespassing. He didn't
stealing under $500.
And you're right. He didn't break entry, right? He slept. He passed out.
He could have a good defense. Be like, yeah, like I fell asleep, bro. I got fucking sleeping disorder. I passed the fuck out in the bathroom. Nobody checked me.
He should sue. Exactly. They should be checking the fucking bathroom before leaving the store, right? He should sue.
Like, sir, this is a pharmacy. I don't give a fuck.
I could have been in there dying and nobody checked.
I'm a diabetic. You got me eating all this candy out here.
It's Florida. They cut out the air condition when they leave, bro. That fucking guy was hot, bro. He was hot.
It's guaranteed policy now. Check the bathrooms before the end of the day. I
think it's always been the policy. I think somebody fucked up at Walgreens.
Yeah. It's true. When I was retail, we always checked the bathroom, make sure there was no more customers at the end of the day.
You would hear someone snoring. If someone's fucked up and passed out, you'll hear them snore, right? I'm assuming.
Yes. That's just why Walgreens, like, go do it somewhere
How he fall asleep? Sitting down on the toilet, laying on the floor? Like, how do you in the bathroom?
He definitely was hiding, like feet up in the toilet kind of stuff.
Sleeping is an excuse.
He definitely was. Yeah, definitely was hiding. He was just high as hell, like you said, loco. He was just high as hell. He like, I got the munchies. I got no money to buy this shit.
He may have answered the time with them. He's like, I don't know, like 11 or 11:30 or some shit. But then the way he walked around the security alarms to go open the door seemed like he was a little drunk. That's kind of what made me seem like something was up with him.
What about his choices with the candy though? It wasn't a great selection because he didn't have any bonbons and no fucking
man. Yeah, rookie moves, man.
Snickers.
Walgreens sells the big bags, bro. He's down the wrong aisle. He was up by the register just taking candy bars and shit.
And it was the recess, loco. You gotta get the expensive chocolate. You know what I mean? You gotta get the shit that comes in like the triple wrappers and shit like that.
Yeah, you gotta get the Andes chocolates because they got like foil wrapper and shit.
I love me them things. But I would have if I'm locked up in the Walgreens, I'm playing with everything, bro. Fuck it. Like if I'm stuck in there, all the toys, I'm using every pen.
I'm getting all the shit that I need for home and shit. I'm getting my knees.
Nothing making a bag to go.
It's like $36 a pop and shit. I'm gonna get a couple of those. I'm get the
passport pictures,
melatonin,
lottery in there, don't they? I would fucking take all the scratch offs.
They sell lottery in there?
They have lottery. I don't think so.
Do scratch offs there? Oh, okay.
I don't my Walgreens. I don't know.
Yeah, my Walgreens in the ghetto, Anubis.
Never said that.
The people are not buying glass.
You're in the wrong fucking Walgreens if they sell you some fucking empanadas on the side over there. Some fucking churros and shit.
Yeah, there's so much shit that you could do though in Walgreens, bro. Like, what was your escape plan? Like, how are you getting out of there? Everything is locked up. Do you wait and do you sleep there the whole night?
Drive-through window.
Well, no, it's so stupid. The guy has a turning knob on the inside. It's just like a fucking front door of a house. You just fucking turn the knob and go out. You don't need a key from it. Well, that's not true. Some places you do need a key both inside and outside. So let me retract that. But if he was able to open it when the cops told him to, then he had the ability to unlock it.
Oh, true. Good point.
A true criminal, if he was truly a criminal, he would have ransacked the fucking pharmacy.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a cage that comes down, but you could just throw something. I mean, you can bash through that. I've seen plenty of movies where they fucking ransack that shit first. Just saying.
Go get the Percocets and not the Mollies, the fucking Oxycontins. They got Molly pills and shit.
Yeah. I mean, maybe that was his intention to do all along. What I would like to know is like how you got caught. Like, how did the cops know that you were there?
The alarm went off. You were hearing it, so I'm assuming he tried, and the alarm went off.
Maybe he thought he was stuck. And then the cops were like, "Hey, turn this knob," and he was like, "Click, oh, you're arrested." He's like, "Damn, that knob was there the whole time." Shit, I set this alarm off when I tried to get out.
Fucking Twiff, man.
He identifies as a raccoon in the comments. Why didn't he just eat the junk food in the bathroom and then go home after 30 minutes?
Yeah. Why don't you just go back to the bathroom and in the morning wake up and leave?
I would like to wonder if he had an exit strategy. Like, what was your end goal out of this? It's not for junk food. I'm thinking it was pills. Then he probably maybe he realized I'm stuck.
Yeah.
If
you're too fucked up, if you're too fucked up, you're not gonna care anyway.
True. I mean, if you could be locked up in any store, what store would it be?
Am I like homeless and hungry?
Wait, store, or it could be like, could it be a restaurant? Because I know where I would love to get stuck at.
All right, so you're stuck in a store. You're stuck in a store overnight. You're gonna get away with it. What store do you go to take whatever?
Best Buy.
Okay.
You're gonna be around electronics. You're gonna be hungry. What are you gonna eat?
Well, you're just there for the
there's
night.
candy.
Steal what you
There's
want.
Candy.
I'm talking about. You're talking about if you wanted to rob, if you wanted to go somewhere to get the best food, like if you're hungry and shit.
Oh.
No, you're stuck in a store for 24 hours. You mistakenly get locked in a store for 24 hours, right?
Do you get to take anything? Do you get to take anything when you leave?
No,
or
man.
you,
Why we gotta rate? Why we gotta rate, loco? Like it's a mistake. You don't gotta steal.
Do you get to walk out with anything or not?
No. You got locked in by mistake.
You got the store for 24 hours. You can't leave with anything. What store would you go to?
Blockbuster back
Fine,
in the
you can
90s.
take one thing. You can take one thing, but you got to be able to carry it out.
Blockbuster back in the 90s. Watch all the porn. Black room.
Hollywood Video and shit.
I come out sweaty and shit. Wow.
All dehydrated.
Yeah, you got to pick somewhere that has food. You're gonna need to eat in that 24 hours.
You got to entertain yourself.
Damn it, Cabela's doesn't have food, do they? Because that would be a fun place.
Oh wow, yeah, the bars.
Cabela's is like the hunting and guns and rifles, archery, all that shit. If they had like a fucking Pizza Hut inside.
What about Toys R Us in the 90s? I would be a big fucking kid, bro, just playing with all the toys.
Yeah, they got candy bars. You'd be all right.
They got Pez. They got Pez at Toys R Us. I can survive on that.
24 hours. We could do this. I could live off Pez for 24 hours.
Fucking big wheels, bro. Toys R Us. What?
But Walmart, loco. At Walmart, you got everything.
Yeah, Target too. Target got like fucking Starbucks in there, Pizza Hut, fucking.
How about Costco or a Sam's Club?
Ooh.
Yeah.
I like that. A little bit of everything.
In bulk.
What about strip joint? Oh wait,
yourself?
no one's,
You gonna be
no one's
dancing
there
and shit
after
by
that.
yourself?
Yeah.
You throw the dollar and tip yourself and shit.
Well, I know what you're gonna eat.
And I guess I'll dance the polls because all the girls went home.
You're your own bartender, your own bottle service, your own lady that comes around gives you massages and shit. God damn, okay. How crazy. The fucking Twiff.
It just keep getting better and better.
Florida never seems to surprise us. Like they do their thing. They keep us working.
Well, we haven't talked about it yet, but something happened in Twiff, right? We should have thrown it together as one. That game, Comebol, was in Miami.
Oh, facts. That was in Miami too. Yeah,
that's a Twiff right there, bro.
That should have been the Twiff. The chaos in the fucking Copa, kid.
Chaos in the Copa.
Yo,
I didn't do the spin, bro. I had the wheel ready. Fuck.
Did you? I didn't even know.
I really did. Hold up.
Too late now.
wait, I'm doing it.
Make sure it lands on chaos.
Look, it landed on chaos at the Copa.
There it is. All right.
Fuck. The Sugar Bandit. Damn it. We did it all. Wait, we got to spin one more time. We didn't do drinks.
Yes. Do you have drinks?
I love you, AI.
Yes. Yo, salud. Happy Friday to everybody out there. ManorHeads podcast. Make sure y'all go like, subscribe us. YouTube, Facebook, IG, TikTok, Twitch, Kick, Tinder, OnlyFans. We're doing it out there. We're doing it all. We got merch too in the Etsy shop. Look for ManorHeads podcast or Manor merch. You see tees, hoodies, whatever y'all need out there.
We're gonna have video clips. We're gonna have video clips available to your local Blockbusters soon.
Yeah, yeah. We're gonna bring Blockbuster back.
I miss that fucking place, bro. I hope somebody does something.
Yeah.
I was trying to explain to my kids, the other day. I don't know if we talked about this in an episode before, but like I had really great fucking memories, like Blockbuster, like Friday night trying to find a movie. you see a bunch of people that you know, and you like talk and shit, and you're like, oh, what are you watching? And then like the pizza's ordered, and you got to pick up the pizza after you get the Blockbuster. Like that was my Friday night with my family. I remember that a lot. And then the remembering to rewind the video. What'd you say?
TGIF.
Yeah. And my kids don't know that. Now everything is like here, now, when I want it. Now.
Yeah. Yeah, it took off the anticipation to wait till the next week to the episode, which kind of I think they're bringing back, right? Like shows are doing that.
Starting to,
each week.
I still wait till they all fucking come out. I wait till like if it's 8 episodes, I wait till like episode 6, and then I'll start watching it. By the time I get to 8, it'll be done the season.
Yeah, the only thing that sucks is if people around you are talking about it at work or something like that. You're like, fuck, they're ruining it.
Yeah.
But to finish that topic, Anubis had brought up though, La Copa America had a final in Miami. Argentina played Colombia. Huge game to be expected. A lot of fucking fans out there, and what ended up happening was that people started rushing the stadium, climbing over the fences, going under the fences, finding any method to get in the stadium, whether you had a ticket or not. You were rushing it. You were getting rushed in there. The police eventually ended up shutting the gates, so they ended up opening the gates, and people fucking rushed it. They eventually realized what the fuck was going on and saying, "Holy fuck, this mad fucking people here." They shut the gates off and said nobody else is allowed to go in. So but you still had tons of fucking people with tickets that couldn't get the fuck in, So it became fucking chaos. So then people were fucking like, hell no, I'm definitely climbing this fucking wall.
I would. Fuck.
Yo, you pay thousands and thousands. You pay like 3-4 G's for fucking tickets.
Airfare, fucking time spent, fucking hot. It was hot as shit that day.
Yeah. Especially
it sucks because there was one guy I saw that was being patient. He was there with his whole family. He's like, we bought the tickets. We were being patient. We were letting everybody rush in. We were like, let's just let it. We'll get our seats. We'll get our seats. Everything ended up shutting down. He ended up getting stuck outside with his whole family. And you got to understand, they're coming from other countries where the exchange rate is massive difference. You know what I mean? So you're paying in your country, you're paying triple just to make that US dollar. You know what I mean?
Here's one of the videos. Here's one of the videos.
Yeah.
Oh my God! No. Oh my Colombia!
Why do they? I mean, all you see is Colombian people. All the videos.
Yeah, but everybody was like,
it was only Colombians,
right? No, it wasn't. I saw some Argentinian shirts too. I think it's just they were the massive majority of the fans that happened to be there.
Good point.
Now, one girl filed a lawsuit against the stadium because she was standing in the front. There was like a fence or a door there. The crowd pushed her into it. It opened up. She fell down with her father, and everybody started trampling on them and shit.
Oh wow!
So she's like suing. She's actually, I think she's on video as well on one of the clips. And then the other thing was the stadium. You know, you go there, you buy your ticket for your seat. But when people were showing up, everybody was just taking the front seat that you can get. Nobody gave a fuck about who paid for what seat and this and that. And it got to the point where security was like, there's nothing we can do about it. And so people that bought good tickets couldn't get their seat. And people that were patient couldn't even get in because of the people that didn't have tickets breaking it.
So I hate how video sometimes can.
Are you okay?
Is that me? Oh, yeah. Hold up.
I thought you were here.
My bad. I turned it off, but some other video turned on. Yeah, what was I saying? Oh, but I hate how a video can like you see that, and then you see like mad Colombian fans, right? And you see them running, right? You don't know if they're paid ticketed people because they had closed the gates on ticketed people too because of capacity.
Right.
So you don't know if those people like, fuck it. You know, I got in, I got my ticket. I could run because I got a ticket to prove that I could be here. But you know what I mean? Like, it's just, you can't take both sides.
It just doesn't make sense, right? Like, we have fucking major sporting events in this nation all year long. Everybody gets a ticket. Everybody's patient. It doesn't make sense that everybody had a ticket and they were bum rushing. If you had a ticket and you were bum rushing, that's only because you knew that you might not get your seat. You know what I mean? But if you own a ticket, I don't think you're pushing and bum rushing in that place. You got your ticket. You're gonna wait till they let you in.
So I'm taking devil's advocate. I hear your point. I know what you're saying, but you're not thinking rationally. If you've been drinking all day, you've been pre-gaming, and it's
but if you had the plan to go in already, if you're fucking tailgating at the stadium with no ticket, all those people planned on going in. They wanted to get in somehow. They're wearing their jerseys. They're there.
But when they closed it, right? They didn't allow, and they said no one's getting in. Everyone got pissed off, and then they reopened it because it got rowdy. That was the reports that they closed it.
Oh, see, I didn't know they reopened.
They reopened it because they were going to say, "Fuck this! If we don't keep it closed, people are going to break through, and then everyone's going to get trampled." So they reopened, and that's what we see is the reporting of people running because they reopened the gates. You didn't see people
see, but still, even if you reopen the gates, if you got a ticket, you go in. Why bum rush and push? It's the people that don't have tickets.
No,
you know what I mean?
I think it's a combination of both things that you guys were saying, right? Because people just go to games just for the pregame, right? They just go to the stadium for the environment of the pregame.
They don't have a ticket.
When they don't have a ticket, they'll go home over to a bar to watch the game, kind of shit.
Yeah,
I think people got fucked up and drunk and says we're rushing the fucking wall.
And the problem is that usually in the United States, if you want to go to a sporting event, there's a good chance you could still go and get a ticket, scout outside.
That's anywhere too.
That's anywhere in the world. That might be the mentality too. Yeah. Fuck it, we don't got tickets.
There's a good percentage of people that went out there with that mentality.
You know what I mean? So it could be fucking 3,000 or 4,000 people. Your culture's here in the United States.
No, don't get me wrong. I know there was mad fucking people that didn't buy tickets and ran that event. You know what I mean? Like ran in there. I get that. Yo, did you see? Do we have a clip of the people going in through the vents? That was fucking wild.
Well, yeah, but I agree with Jose though. You know what I mean? Like you're there to party as well. Even if you don't got tickets to get in, you're gonna be tailgating and partying with everybody. Now, if you're out there tailgating, you don't have a ticket. You're just there to party, and suddenly you see everybody finding a way in and getting in. You get caught up in the moment and be like, "Fuck it!" If everybody's getting in,
we're rushing the wall.
And who's to say the tailgaters were U.S.? It could have been people just bought the flight to get there, and they didn't have tickets.
Yeah, no, it's
mad expensive.
Here, well, that's the thing, right? Like when you're talking about a soccer game like that, people come from all over the fucking world to see that. You know what I mean? So yes, they're definitely locals and stuff like that, but it's just it's like throwing a Puerto Rican parade and only having 2 blocks to do it in. You know what I mean? It's like millions of people go to that thing. You know, you need space and access for it.
People were going like you said. You go for the experience, right? You might not watch the fucking game in the stadium, but you're going for the experience. You hit the bars nearby, and it's still live and party, a great experience. I think a lot of people, if you couldn't find tickets, like you went there with no ticket, but I can't find somebody to sell me a ticket, I'm gonna hit my local bar. Or sometimes they got a big ass screen outside the stadium, and everybody's partying and relaxing and chilling out there, still doing their own thing.
What gets me the most, though, and Marty, you brought it up. One of the people that's suing, it's that they were there with family, kids, children, grandparents, fucking older people, and all this shit's happening. It's fucking scary, and it's fucking like it could become deadly.
Look at this shit.
One of the Argentina players. One of the Argentina players had to go get his son from the stands and protect his son. He was like almost in tears, like how we got our families in there, like talking about the soccer players, like our team's families are out there as well, and you guys are doing this. You could put that audio back on. Her right there. It might be her. That girl right there in the yellow. Watch her. I think it's her. Yeah. Keep watching this. I think. Boom, she gets knocked down and she gets trampled. People start going around. If I'm not mistaken, that's the girl with bruises on her chest, bruises on her leg.
I'm seeing Argentinians fans.
Yeah, there's Argentinian
It's
fans.
everybody trying to get in right now, loco. It's both things. You got to take it or not. You're trying to get in there. They're opening the gates. They say, I want to find my seat.
The problem is the people that don't have tickets, they wanted to do that concert bum rush. They wanted to get in and force their way in. They wanted to. They wanted to outnumber security and get in there.
So here's the thing, though, right? You're part of security. There's a plan, and the amount of people that showed up is beyond control.
Right.
Yeah.
So I get the security part of them closing it, reassessing, and then they fucking opened it up to everybody because they rather do that than to have a fucking tragedy of people getting stampeded or trampled and shit like that, or fucking, becoming real violent. I think that I see that part, but it's terrible that it had to happen when we're hosting. That's the other thing.
What do you guys think about this possible solution? And I don't know if this will be a solution technically, right? Have a giant monitor out in the parking lot that'll show the inside of the game.
I'm sure they did, though.
Yo, the stadiums,
absolutely, that shit.
A lot of stadiums do
on the outside of the stadium from the parking lot.
And they
big screen showing the game,
and they feel right. So you have all the people who couldn't get in. They'll watch the game from out there and still party and celebrate. There's plenty of stadiums that do that shit. Especially, I don't know in the U.S. right? But I'm talking like soccer stadiums in different countries. They do this shit. It's a common thing to do because you celebrate.
I don't recall past like Eagles Stadium and fucking seeing a game on it now.
I don't think they do that. I don't know.
That way, anybody that can't buy tickets that's there to tailgate or whatever, fuck, I stay watching.
Eagles Stadium, there's near the stadium. There's that the Peacock or whatever they call it now, the Comcast Xfinity, the bar. That's fucking huge. That's where everybody goes that doesn't have a ticket.
Right.
They'll
go to the stadium to pregame, and then they'll hit that Xfinity Live to watch the game and keep partying or whatever the fuck, right? But yeah, Booby, there's plenty of stadiums out there that have that stuff. So I don't know. I don't think the Miami one does, right? But that's maybe people thinking maybe I could watch the game out here or go hit the bar or whatever the fuck. But this shit is nuts, yeah. Look at this one over here, bro. This shit is fucking. This is the one that you were telling me with the stroller.
Todos colombianos. Se colaron todos los colombianos.
Colombia took all the blame for this. It's a mixture of fucking people for it.
I hate when they say Colombians, yo. You could be a fucking fan and be Russian or fucking,
you got a jersey on.
You got a jersey on Colombia. You're Colombian.
Let's face it, man. It's only Colombians because it was a Colombian game. You know what I mean? Like, had this been anything else, it could have been a concert somewhere with it could have been a Taylor Swift concert with a bunch of Swifties wanting to get in. It's just fans. It's just fucking fans, fanatics wanting to get in. It's just a shame the people that get hurt and the people with families that get separated. One little girl was stuck inside with her family outside. They wouldn't let her dad come in and wouldn't let her out because they were scared to open the door to let her out.
Yo, and this is the shit that we see posted, right? Thanks for social media, right? We wouldn't know all these fucking video angles. We would just get whatever the fuck the press wants us to see. What about the sad stories that we're not hearing, bro? Like the people that got hurt. Or the children that were displaced from their family, lost kids that took days to find their family or something like that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That all sucks. That all sucks, man. I know that one concert that they had, what was it, like last year? What was the name of the fucking concert? But somebody died and people were overheating. They didn't have enough water for people. It was a big major concert. That's fucking. This is people excited about their country trying to break in and people getting hurt from the crowding and pushing and all that. But it wasn't, starvation or overheating or, stuff it was more like chaos than health concern. You know what I mean?
And I'm surprised with Colombia losing. Sorry to interrupt you, Matt Boyd, but I'm surprised with Colombia losing and so much hype that there wasn't something like a bad thing at the end of the game. You know what I
There
mean?
definitely was, like in New Jersey, if I'm not mistaken. There, what town was it? I want to say like
Elizabeth?
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth. Elizabeth, probably.
It was just trash. They left the streets like it was a fucking parade with no garbage bag. It was crazy out there. Messes everywhere.
But I mean,
I feel like that's the same all the time though when there's a
Yeah.
fucking parade, bro. I'm just saying.
Or
Street
any
festival?
big games like
Yeah,
this.
yeah, yeah. But no, exactly. And Puerto Rican festival is a big one, right? Like there's a huge mess after that, but they know it's coming and they have teams that are prepared to go and clean the city after. You know what I mean? With this one, it's just like they weren't prepared at all. This city was trashed, yeah.
They didn't do a good job on security on that Copa altogether, period, right? Uruguay played Colombia, and the fans ended up getting into fights. And I think you brought that up before, Martin, right? Uruguay's family members were in the stands, got into an argument with Colombian fans. And normally in games, you have cops and security there protecting the families, especially of players, right? This time it didn't happen, so our Uruguayan players see this, they rush the fucking thing to protect the kid. Like you were saying, the player got his kid, got him. All he wanted to do was get him out of the fucking crowd, right? They throwing punches, everybody swinging. Colombians came out looking like heroes out there, right? A lot of shit that I was seeing is like, yeah, you know, we fucking won the game and won the fight or whatever the fuck, right? So, but everybody blames security. We're like, how the fuck are you not organized enough to have this, right? We do this all the time in Europe. You guys do this all the time for football games or shit like that. There's mad people here all the time drinking and doing the same thing. You got enough people to watch over this. Then this shit happens in Miami. There's another fucking failure, right? Because there was nowhere near enough security and staff there to control that fucking kind of crowd. Right?
Yeah, every video you see is a security or cop chasing somebody and shit. It's
like my map. He's chasing one person and 8 more people fucking climbing
running past the other way. Yeah.
And then he goes back to chase the 8 people, and the other guy comes back running. It's like, go, you fucking just go home, just clock out. Like, just go enjoy the game.
I mean, at that point, you've lost control, right? Like they said that when they opened it up, people were going in, and I don't know if that's how it is in other countries, but in the U.S., you buy a ticket for your seat, you go to fucking row E, seat 15, and bam, that's where you sit down. But when people were showing up, they were just going straight to the front. They didn't give a fuck about where the seat was or nothing. So when people were showing up, like, hey, I paid for this ticket, somebody was in that seat, and the ushers are like, there's nothing we can do about it. It's just kind of too crazy right now.
Yeah,
so automatically, you're already fucking up. Because right from the rip, there should be ushers like, oh, you got to get out, you know, or you got to go and you go up there, you know, where's your ticket, you know, and maintain that control. But once you start letting just everybody take whatever seat they want and you've lost control, it's whatever. People are going to be pissed because they paid for high tickets, can't get their seats. And
look, when I was hearing the news reporters talking about this, I'm like, cancel the game, bro. You got to cancel that fucking game because it's going to be bad. If you win or lose, it's going to end up being bad. They delayed it, right? They delayed the whole thing.
They delayed it an hour and a half.
There were people in the hallways, so you couldn't climb up and down the stairs. So, right, you couldn't, when you're sitting, if you're able to a stadium and you have the bars and the walkways and all that shit was packed. Any space that you could fucking see inside the stadium was packed with people standing up. You know what I mean? So they're like,
move your feet, lose your seat was in full effect. If you gotta pee, you're not coming back to your seat.
It's impossible.
You move and somebody takes your spot. That's it. You move and it's just
at least at the minimum, the stadium had to cover the ass and was like, we're gonna delay the shit to clear the space up, and then you'll proceed with the game. Like I can't control the rest of the people, but this is the best that we could do.
Listen, they were a sold out stadium. They were at 65,000, and there was more. They can't even account to who showed up on top of that. So you got a stadium packed to the fucking gills with 65,000 people plus. Okay, someone fucked up, and I'm waiting for the news to come out.
Question. I have a question. The like Ticketmaster or whatever you get your ticket from and shit, you pay your ticket, you couldn't get in. They know that if your ticket was used, right? Like it was scanned or not.
Yeah.
Like if you're that guy on the news and you're like, yeah, I bought my ticket, we were patiently waiting, but they won't let us in now. You know what I mean? Like, is that a good argument and shit? Like, I need my money back. Are they trying to help people? Or
Is that a lot of people like me,
That's
we were patient. We waited until the organizers got themselves together to let people inside the stadium while scanning tickets. But they didn't do that. And what happens is a lot of people rush the gates, they climb the walls, and they are the people who are inside the stadium right now. I'm sitting outside with tickets on my cell phone.
And you can't get in.
I cannot get in because they are not even scanning. They didn't even scan tickets for people to get in. So it's such a mess, and it's very, very disappointing. You know, like you expect better from an event organized in the U.S. But it's,
Woo! He killed it with
and
that.
I see, I see double sides of that, right? Like I hear like, oh, U.S. should have been more organized at their event, and then I'm hearing the other side too. Well, these people of this culture were too greedy trying to get into an event that they didn't pay tickets for. So it's like, how are you going to blame somebody that's been doing this? All these people work at this stadium all year long. They don't have this problem and shit. And suddenly now this culture comes in and fucking bum rushes it, and now they all look bad, even though the whole year they've been fine. So
I heard this shit too. Sorry.
I've heard both sides of it. Like, oh, it's the stadium's fault. Oh no, it's the people that were greedy's fault. You know.
Yo, I heard this too. Merck said it too. Allegedly, CONMEBOL rejected the security guidelines suggested by Hard Rock Stadium in Miami PD. How the fuck do you reject the people that know how to manage their stadium because you want them to follow your guideline? I think they were set up for failure, bro, because they want the United States out of the hosting for World Cup. That's my theory.
Can you clarify that for me again? Can you pull that up again? Allegedly,
CONMEBOL rejected the security guidelines suggested by Hard Rock Stadium and Miami PD.
Ah, I see. So it was so security was outsourced. Is that what basically was happening? Like
Because FIFA, or I don't know if it's FIFA for CONMEBOL. I'm assuming it is.
Everything falls under FIFA.
FIFA, right? They have their security guidelines, measures, and shit for all the stadiums that they have their events. But the local fucking PD in the stadium, that they know what happens when overcapacity, all that shit. When they put those guys, they said, "Yo, follow these guidelines." They're like, "Nah, probably more expensive route is what I'm assuming." And the CONMEBOL said, "No,
shit." So it's like it's your fault, and it's like, no, it's not my fault because we put the paper and told you to do this, and you didn't want to do this. So.
And I'm a conspiracy theory person. They don't want the U.S. to host in the World Cup. This puts a big fucking stain, and they're already calling for it, that they don't want the U.S. to host the World Cup. Because right now it's Canada, Mexico, and United States for the World Cup in 2026.
Look, this was just a Copa America. Yeah, this was just the CONMEBOL is just the fucking South America, Central America, and this time they invited Canada, USA, and Mexico to this competition, right? This is just these countries, loco. It's just, and you're talking the World Cup, that you add all of Asia and Europe fans coming here to fucking do these kind of events. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but if that's a whole nother thing though that he just put was, you know, we recommended here in our country what you should do. You didn't listen, and look at the hell that broke loose. Maybe next time you'll let us.
CONMEBOL hired their own security and oversold tickets. This is like the whole Travis Scott concert. Remember when Travis Scott had that concert and fucking
yeah, that's the one I was talking about. The only difference is there was no like overheating and shit like that. Like there was, you know, everybody was okay.
I'm pretty sure it was overheated somewhere, bro. Because I've been to Miami and it's fucking.
No, there were people fainting for sure.
There's definitely.
Like, the humidity was fucking terrible.
But the Travis Scott concert, there was like nothing for anybody. Like they didn't have enough anything. Hydration.
Oh, the one in the island.
No.
Whatever. Somebody died and shit. Like a couple.
Yeah, we had a concert. A few kids died because they were teenagers.
It was a couple people died. I know somebody had asthma, passed away too.
Yeah, it was bad. It was the same thing though, right? They oversold tickets. They weren't prepared. They didn't listen to the guidelines, the fire marshals and all that shit guidelines. But look, I don't. This looks bad too. I've been excited as hell to buy tickets to the World Cup, to go with the family and the kids to the World Cup to see a game. When you see shit like when I was watching this on TV, I'm like, yo, cancel the fucking game. I'm like, I'm not even there, but my anxiety was like, nah, bro, this is gonna be horrible. It's gonna be a catastrophe, man. Cancel the.
I put myself there with my kids. Like, goddamn, I wouldn't want to have to be. I want to have to be huddling my daughter the whole fucking time I'm at a fucking stadium. You know what I mean? Like, that's fucking crazy.
I get anxiety easily, and this shit just proves that I can't do like events like that. I've done concerts when I was younger, but I can't do it right now. Concerts, it just fucking overwhelms my senses with the amount of
I
people.
don't see this. I don't see this happening again.
Huh?
I don't see this
I
happening
hope
again.
not.
I think this was a big eye opener, especially for what was the name of it, the soccer company or whatever.
Comenbol?
Especially Comenbol, yeah. So especially for them, you know what I mean? Maybe they're okay. Even the cities now, when they throw soccer games, are gonna have extra cops, extra security, extra barriers. You know what I mean? I think this opened a precedent for other countries playing in the U.S.
But it also comes down to, and you said it too, Marty, it's just that the amount of people that thought that they could get away with that shit and were allowed to, right? It's people expectations. And I'm not just seeing this here, bro. I'm just seeing this like everywhere, bro. Like, you know what? Let me get a bunch, like 20 fucking people. Let's ransack Apple, the Apple store in fucking Manhattan.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Let's ransack the fucking mall, right? Let's ransack fucking and I see this, and I'm not saying it's one culture or anything. I'm just seeing that it's like just a lack of disrespect. I don't know what to call it. I just think it's like, oh, I can get away with it. I've seen it on social. If they could do it on social, I can do it. You know, oh, if I get caught, it's only a couple of days in prison or something like that, and I'm out. It's fucking It's
well, no, those guys that are like stealing are just opportunistic, right? Like these people here that were trying to get into the stadium, where they just have a love for their country. They saw an opportunity. Everybody's doing it. They're fucking joining in. You know what I mean? Fuck it, I might be able to get in. It's your passion. Imagine that. Yeah. Imagine your fucking country, you fucking sport you love, right there, yo. You couldn't get a ticket because it's so expensive, but people were sneaking in.
Are you gonna tell me there's a chance to get in there?
You know what I mean? I'm gonna sneak the fuck in. You know,
I
and
don't
the
know
fucked
if
up
you
part
mentioned
was inside when they couldn't control the seats.
Yeah, they
now
did.
you just don't. Now you don't know who does it else. Yeah.
If you want to go that far, I mean, when the riots happened before that, they fucking burned down a police station. So yeah, passions run high. Just remember that.
Look, in other countries, this happens, right? This happens often because people, the passion for your fucking team, and I don't have money to pay for this fucking ticket, so I'm gonna sneak the fuck in the stadium to support my team. So this kind of shit happens in other countries. Cops are prepared for this kind of stuff because they know what to expect, right? They will put like a barrier around the stadium, all the streets coming in there, like a block before you get in the street. You got to show me your ticket, otherwise you're not getting past this fucking block. So even go park and then walk into the stadium.
You're talking a DMZ zone? DMZ?
Yeah, a DMZ zone, a DMZ zone between the stadium and the parking lot.
Yo, look, and that's how they got to do crowd control, though. You know what I mean? Otherwise, you run into situations like this. Because motherfuckers don't give a shit if you got a kid or a grandma, grandpa. They're gonna fucking push them out the way, and I'm gonna get in there and support my fucking team. You know
oh my god, that thing you just said, real quick. Let me just. It's gonna change the subject for a split second. But when you said "fuck your kid" and shit, yo, some lady just got into an argument with a woman. She pulls out a gun, shoots at the woman, hit the woman's kid in the leg. Walks away. She's like, "You shot my son. Fuck your kid," and kept walking. I think she's arrested now. But this shit just happened. She got an argument with some lady, fucking fired at her, like from a distance or whatever, fired at her, hit her kid, and then said, "Fuck your kid," and kept walking. You know? You can go back. We can go back to the soccer, but that was fucking crazy.
As a Comenbol sold tickets just for tailgating.
Oh, you see,
so you had to pay to get
grab.
So you already feel like I've paid something. You already feel like I deserve to be in.
You know what you were saying, like Comenbol, they learned something. They're gonna learn from the mistake. I don't think so, loco. They've been fucking robbing and crooks from day one on this shit, loco. It's all about money.
No, and that's what I mean. But the U.S., like the city, is gonna be like, all right, well, look, if you're gonna be fucking up in the stadium, we're gonna put perimeter the state. Like the city doesn't want shit to happen to them.
The only thing the city can do is like your game is not gonna play here.
Exactly.
Right? Say, you're not gonna play your game here. But what do you
recommend the security?
Look at the amount of people that were in Miami, right?
Yeah,
so
it's crazy for the economy.
Right?
Yeah,
exactly.
The economy. Yeah, great.
So then,
that's what I mean. So yeah, all right, you guys are in charge of the stadium. Whenever you want to fuck up there, we're the city. You're going to be around the stadium, making sure that they don't get to y'all. You know what I mean, or some shit like that. But as a city, I wouldn't want my city to get fucked up. You know what I mean, like that. So I would try to do what I can around what they're doing, if possible. You know what I mean? It might not be possible, but
it's definitely learning in strides because the World Cup needs to be perfect. We need to hope. these cities that these events are going to happen in the States, bro, it's the tourism. They're expecting mad fucking cash flow. And
they're
it's
coming to Philly, they're coming to Jersey. They'll be here. You know what I mean? There's going to be tons and tons of people here.
They're going to do one by one subway turnstiles for each person that
has
has
extra
a ticket.
Security. So
no, that's what I mean.
Security. Who pays for the
fans? The fans.
Put those metal subway things that you spin to walk through and shit around everything. That's the only way you could get in through those, and you got to show your ticket first and shit. You know what I mean? Something like that, like some kind of fucking hard ass barrier. You just ain't running through. You ain't pushing it. It's built into the fucking ground.
Build a castle.
You know what I mean? You got to bring jackhammer to get it out 3 feet out the ground and shit.
If they want to sell extra tickets, get creative, bro. Do what the NBA did. Sell virtual tickets. Put on your Oculus and you're in the fucking stadium virtually, bro, watching the game.
Look, I buy a tailgating ticket. I'm in. I'm in the building.
I need to be out there, loco. I need to feel this.
Yo, you can come over to my house. We'll have mad fucking beer. Throw on the Oculus, and we're there.
They did just have one of the games in VR. It's like a VR stadium or something. Yeah, I just saw it the other day, but it was after the final. But yeah, they were showing games in VR in a certain particular app, some stadium, and then you could watch live games. And you were behind like the goalie and shit. Like you're like. Like not behind the goalie, but between the corner and the goalpost. You know what I mean? So you're like, with the angle I saw, he was like right there watching live players run on the field. It was pretty dope. It was pretty dope.
You were talking about passion, right? You get the fans are passionate, and at the moment they'll bum rush, right? Because it's their country right there. They're watching them play and stuff, right? I remember one of the stupid things that I did with my cousin Freddie, who was on podcast earlier on the first season of ManorHeads. I don't know if we talked about it, but it was the when we hosted, I guess, World Cup, or it was like an Amistad game, right? Amistades, right?
We hosted the World Cup, what, 94?
Back in 94. And it was fuck, I can't remember the teams anymore. Portugal, the soccer teams was Portugal and I think it was Iran or Iraq. And they were training in Kane College. And I lived close to there, right? And they were training there, and they had their banners up. So when the people weren't there, right, no cops were around and shit, me and my cousins and friends, we rolled up there on our bikes and we stole the fucking Portugal banner and the one that said World Cup. We took it. This shit was long, and we thought this shit'll fit in our backyard, bro. We'll put it up, take pictures in front of this shit. There wasn't no social media. There was no cell phones. This shit was like, yo, we'll take Polaroids and shit and spread around the class that we took and shit. And it's legit. And we got caught by Kane police and local police
while stealing it.
Yeah, because we had it's a big fucking banner. We didn't cut it up. That would have been smart. We had this fucking rolled up. One of us had it on a bike, and we were all heading out on our bikes, and they caught all of us. My dad had to pick me up at Kane police station because he was pissed because Ecuador was playing that day. And I remember he was really
he got like an hour, one more hour, he would have been good. But finish your story.
Yeah, damn, you're fucked.
He did tell me I was thinking about leaving your ass there while I watched the game because
that's what he was mad about.
Yeah, because he had to leave the fucking game, and it was like in the middle of the game too. It wasn't even like halftime. Medio tiempo. It was something, I don't know. I don't even think we won. I think I jinxed the team, but I remember that. So when you say passionate, I get it. You get passionate and you like start thinking like, fuck it. I'm in the zone or whatever.
Mob mentality. You know what I mean? Like everybody's there, you're there. If they're all getting in, hey, what's me? I'm gonna slide in too. Fuck it. Everybody's doing it. No big deal.
What's the statue?
It's just when you're starting to push fucking people down and you're knocking over kids and families and all that shit. That's when you're just being an asshole now.
Yeah, but let me ask you this: if they give you tickets to a World Cup game, 4 tickets, a good game, like almost not a final or whatever, right? But a good game where you're expecting a lot of folks to be there. Will you go, knowing how the Copa America just went?
If I could get tickets with Spain, Portugal, or Ecuador, I'm there.
I would go. It's not. This isn't a common thing. You know what I mean? It's not.
Oh, stay. Yeah.
Yeah,
And that was the thing.
I think I would go. You know what? Maybe I'd go, show up, and see how the fucking vibe is. If motherfuckers are wilding and trying to fucking push and all that, I keep it moving. But if it's a straight line and I could get in, cool. Yeah, I don't think, you know what I mean. But if you got 4 free tickets to a fucking game, you're gonna show the fuck up on the property at the very least.
Marty, would you show up? And if you say no, fuck the security ain't right, my spidey senses are going off, something's gonna happen. Would you sell it right on the spot or fuck it? You know what? I'm not even giving the ticket.
Yeah, I would sell, and I don't even care if they get in. they lock the doors. I'm still trying to sell my shit.
Like a nigga sell the tickets. He said the tickets, and he's like, all right, like, go get your foot up here. Let me throw you over this fucking wall real quick.
Like, you know what?
I'm gonna sell you the ticket and climb through this vent real quick.
Yeah.
Here, screenshot this digital copy.
Look, what if you pay for the ticket? You spend $4,000 on the ticket.
You got to show up. You've already planned to go.
You show up, but you see this chaos happening. You're with the family. Do you leave, take the L, or you try to go through?
Take the L.
Yeah, that's not even a question for me, bro.
If it's me, if it's us and the dudes, we'll try to use our tickets and get in. If I'm there with my family and the kids and shit, I'm more worried about them. You know what I mean? I'm worried about my kid getting stepped on or something.
That's what when I was seeing people with the stroller and all that shit, and it's like, why are you even trying to do all that?
Running with their stroller, putting it over fences with the baby inside. They wilding.
Like, let's just get out of that situation. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, why are you putting yourself at risk so more?
If I was younger, no family, and I'm with the guys and shit, I'd be that fat fuck stuck in the air vent.
Hello, what's happening? Who scored?
They'll be crawling through the vent. Oh, come to New York. We'll have a nice time.
And it's causing a riot.
I paid 4 racks and I'm causing a riot. Fuck.
It's mad expensive. It's mad expensive. If it's 4 racks per ticket, you got 4 of them.
That's 4 racks for us in America. That's like 30 racks for them.
I tried to buy tickets for Spain versus I'm sorry, Real Madrid versus Barcelona, which is coming up in August. A friendly game here in the States in the Sea Caucus. And I tried to buy the tickets for me and my father-in-law, and it's like the cheapest ticket at that time was like $300. Cheapest. So I'm like, nah, man. Just watch it at a bar, have a good time. But what I would love to do to give to get that to be able to see it live.
It's about the experience, loco. It's about being there and seeing the experience. Motherfuckers were gonna see Messi play, James play, and you know they were gonna see Colombia potentially fucking beat the champions of the world in La Copa America, bro. You know what I mean? Like as a fan, you're like, yo, bro, I need to live that fucking experience right now.
Question. This happened with Argentina and Colombia, right?
People
on the seats, look at this motherfucker. Like.
So this happened with Argentina and Colombia. So, what 2 teams would have made it worse?
Ooh.
What 2 teams have the fans that would have made this 10 times worse?
Holland has a fucking fan base that is like I'm looking forward to see this and how they bring that shit to the US, because they will fill blocks and blocks of fucking orange, bro. It's dope to see because it's peaceful to them. You know, there's always the drunk fighting kind of shit, right? But it's dope because that's the songs and all the shit that they do. They champ it up. You get amped up. I want to see them because they come deep.
I want to say Brazil. Because I don't know, there's mad Brazilians we're hosting, and one of them is in the Sea Caucus. If it's Brazilians in that area,
crazy too.
That'll be fucking. I would see a lot of fucking people show up. Whether it's rowdy or not, that's a different story.
Yeah, what if Brazil, Argentina? Brazil and Argentina in that final, it would have been crazy, bro. But they don't get along that well, especially in the soccer stuff, right? Brazil, Argentina, that would have been insane.
Oh yeah, a good rivalry would have been like not only people rushing in, but there would have been crazy fights.
That would have been insane.
Huh. Okay.
But yo, Colombia, man, you can't knock them out. They're a strong team, bro.
Oh, Colombia got the top right now. Colombia got the top fans. They're breaking in the U.S. stadiums and shit.
The fans.
Okay, right now they got it. Right now they're the top. They're the most. I don't give a fuck gangster fans there are.
They fought the Uruguay. They fought the Uruguayan players when the Uruguayan players. They fought them. They just, they fucking. The fans are up there now and shit.
This is a taste of what's to come, bro. I hope everything works out great for the World Cup. But this is a taste.
I hope so too, bro.
Yeah, I think it'll be all right. I mean, there might be a couple of messes. I mean, fans always get rowdy and fight and shit like that. But
Marty,
I think as far as I think they're gonna start a new precedent on how to control the crowd. They're probably having all kinds of talks about that shit as we speak and shit.
I bet.
Marty, I know you said it in the chat room we got that you don't follow it or you do follow the soccer matches.
This season I didn't. I just been so busy the past couple weeks that I didn't even know when the games were played. I was relying on you guys in the chat room to be like, "Oh, game's about to start," and then I'm like, "All right, cool. Let me get home or I'll turn it on." So most of the games I got to watch from like the 70th minute, you know what I mean, 60th minute and stuff like that. Right. I didn't get to watch like full games and stuff, but I was living vicariously through you guys through the chat, yo.
It was exciting. Yo, these fucking matches were exciting. They were fucking awesome, and that goes for the Euro Championship too. Those games were wild. They were wild. Spain definitely.
The winner of La Copa America, Argentina, is going to play the winner of the Euro Cup.
Spain versus Argentina. That's gonna be great. That's gonna be great. I didn't know that. I have an uncle who follows soccer to the T. He watches Mexican. So my Ecuadorian uncle follows the La Liga MX, I think it is.
MX.
Yeah. And every time they play on a Saturday, Sunday, his family knows not to bother him, not to get him late. Like if there's a party or something like a birthday party, he leaves early. He's at home by 7 at night and he's watching those games, those matches. His dedication, it's fucking awesome. And
love, loco. They love that shit. They're like any sport, right? You know what I mean? Football season comes around, you can't bother motherfuckers. You can't get them out of that TV, bro. This is my time.
And he watches the Mexican league because he loves how Bosco they are, bro. Like how rough they play, bro.
Yeah, man. It was a dope competition. It was a dope cup.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I just kept thinking about every time I heard Argentina winning and shit, I just kept thinking about Ariel and how happy Sebastian must be.
Hell yeah. That would have been dope.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm sure, man.
I think that's pretty cool. I imagine him right next to his dad watching the game.
Yeah, hell yeah. You gotta think Argentina's are proud as hell. You know what I mean? They just won the World Cup and the Copa America. It's like 2 huge ass cups to fucking win. World Cup, of course, right? The biggest that you could fucking win. And the Copa America is like the second biggest to South Americans and shit like that, right? This is like, I'm the champion of Americas and the champion of the world.
Yeah,
that's big. Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
They're not like us. They're not like us. They're not like us.
I like how they
heard
Drake. That shit.
Yeah, I heard Drake put a major bet on Canada, and then Canada lost, and then the posts were like, "We're fucking fire back and shit." They just fire
Argentinian Soccer Federation on their Instagram account. They posted with the.
That
Drake
was the federation did that.
Yeah, it was the official team who did this.
I thought it was just like the team's fucking page. And shit. Oh wow, that was great, yo.
Yeah, it was fucking good times. I'm looking forward to the World Cup though, man. Hopefully, I definitely want to buy tickets. Even like Lex enjoyed the Copa America with me. She was watching a lot of it. She was like, she was trying to convince me to go to Elizabeth for the final. Right? She was like, let's go to Elizabeth to watch the final game. I'm like, it's on a Sunday. I gotta work. She's like, you work from home. You'll be all right. We'll be back by this time. I'm like, yo, like this close.
Trying to take you to barcode?
I did not.
Trying to take you to barcode, yo?
Nah, yeah, something. She was like, let's go. That's not the other. Because I was showing her, but we were telling her anyway. I'm like, we'll do something for the World Cup, right? We'll see a Peru game. We'll head up north. If we can't get tickets to the stadium, we'll go out there to tailgate and go go see the fucking game somewhere.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, then the Olympics are coming here too. Yeah, that's another thing that brings mad heads over, bro. So we got to get our shit together, bro.
Oh, so the super breeding is going to happen on U.S. soil in 2028? Oh shit!
It's gonna be flying.
Good luck controlling them borders.
Shit.
You got every last country on the planet flying.
Shit.
If you thought Mexicans were crazy, take a look at these Colombians. Shit.
Dope, yo. That's dope. But one thing we always talk about, and I'm looking forward to hearing, is what are you guys watching this week?
What you got, AMG?
So I've slowed down on Three Body Problem. I'm loving it. I'm watching it with my cousin-in-law. Cousin-in-law?
Now,
Like my
Three
wife's
Body
cousin.
Problem, that's a limited series, right? How many kind of episode thingies are on that?
There's one season, the second season's coming, but there's episode-wise, I think there's 8. And we're on
There's 8?
7.
Oh, okay.
So the second season's coming up. And I am going to watch the other version, the Korean version or whatever. But the one that I just started watching, and I think you guys watched it, Marty or Ed, is Snowpiercer.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, no. I saw the original movie of that. I haven't seen the TV show.
So that's what I saw, the original movie. I didn't know there was a TV show. There's 4 seasons out, and Prime has the first season free. But I just found out that my Verizon account has on AMC. It's an AMC show.
It's AMC.
AMC Plus or whatever. And fucking phenomenal. If you don't know what the Snowpiercer story is, it's a book that they turned into a movie and now TV show. It's basically end of the world freezes over.
The world freezes over, and the only thing still running is a train that goes around the planet, and it's still running, and there's different societal levels.
Yeah.
So the front of the train has the conductor and all of the rich people, but as far as you go back to the end of the train, it's the poor people, the servants.
Loco, this fucking train is 5 miles long. 1,001 cars.
Yeah, the front of the train is like eating food, and the fucking back of the train is like eating bugs and shit. Like it's crazy, but the people in the back of the train are tired of it. You know what I mean? And it's actually the movie stars Chris Evans, Captain America, the original Captain America and shit. Yeah. So it's it's got decent actors in it and shit. Está buena.
How does the train keep going? Like fuel?
They don't describe it, but it's like an unlimited power supply. As long as the train is moving, it keeps recharging.
They can't stop it. Basically, if you stop the train, that train will stop.
Oh, so I can't even get off if I want to.
Nah, that's your life. You get off, you freeze. If you get off,
it's free. You freeze. One of the guys did something wrong, and as a punishment, they stuck his arm out of the train, and then when he brought it back in, there was like no arm left. It's crazy. So people live in this train, and there's different hierarchies. There's certain cabins that have fucking teachers, certain cabins that do this and that, and the guy got to work his way to the fucking front.
It's cool as shit because you gotta read in between the lines, right? The book, right? It's trying to tell you something, right? The class system in place.
Tell you, get back at that bus.
The hierarchy.
It's like how do you? So let's just pretend it's the end of the world. You have to pick a governing society. What do? A dictatorship? A democracy? What works at the end of the world when you're trying to have all these different classes of people that pay tickets, people that are working to be on the plane but didn't pay tickets, so working is part of paying the ticket, or people that don't have tickets and boarded on last minute because they're trying to survive. So it's a lot of choices, moral choices, and how do you deal with it? How do you I guess what's the best? You got to make some hard choices, and that's what I love. Is like it teaches you that there's a lot of sides to this, and like even though you think they're evil, well, maybe they're evil, but it's because they're trying to save the bigger part of it, humanity wise. I don't know if I'm selling it right, but if you start seeing it, you'll see what I mean. Damn it, Merc Boys! I haven't even
Yeah,
seen that.
I'm trying to find the name of this other movie, man. It's
I was watching the Boys season finale.
oh, nice. I'm like episode 3 of the new season.
So the Colombians got on the. Nice transition.
So Snowpiercer, there's another movie that reminds me of it, and I want to say that the name level is in the titles or the floors or some shit. Anyway, there's a guy that's like on a bottom level, and every day a platform comes down. But when the platform gets to you, it's like scraps of food. And that's because the top level gets the full thing of food, and every level it goes down, people eat. So like, you're just getting the scraps if you're on the bottom. So now you're trying to get up a level and shit. So now, who is it? Jude Law? There's a famous person. I can't remember. It's a movie about rich people living on the top of a building, poor people on the bottom, with a platform that goes up the center. So that's the best I could do. But yeah, the guy has to work his way. Is it Jude Law? He has to work his way up.
A Netflix show.
Platforms. Yeah, he has to work his way up different levels, and that's the same kind of thing. Like the rich people, high rise, maybe, but the rich people are up top, and he's got to work his way up. But to go up, it's like when you get to the next level, there's somebody there. You know what I mean? And he don't want you to have his food. Yeah, so it's like, that's it. No, it's not Jude Law. It's fucking what's his name? Loki.
Tom Cruise.
Oh, that's not it. That's not it. Are you talking about the one where you're eating scraps? That's not it.
Yeah, eating scraps.
That's. I think it's called 333.
No,
or
I tell you, it's not that.
Platform. No, wait.
Platform. It might be platform. That sounds
vertical prison. It's a vertical prison with 1 cell per level, 2 people per cell. Yeah, platform.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Put the trailer to that motherfucker.
The movie was great.
Oh no! Wait! I don't think you can.
No,
we'll get flagged. But the platform is similar to Snowpiercer, as in there's poor people at a certain area and rich people are on another, and you get shit on as you go down, and the people on the bottom are trying to get the people on the top now, type shit.
That caught me off guard because it was like one of those movies like, okay, this seems interesting.
Yeah, I just randomly put it on. I didn't see a trailer or nothing. I just kind of was like, yeah, platform, he's a good actor.
I love doing that. Pull a random fucking movie or show to see.
I did that the other day with Dark Matter, right? Like I watched it myself without watching the trailer. So I didn't know multiverse, none of that shit. I put the trailer on for my wife because I want her to watch it, and it starts divulging too much information. I'm like, damn, I didn't know who did it the first episode. She knows now. You know what I mean? Like, it's just too much information. I'm like, damn it. But yeah, that Platform is a good movie. Snowpiercer is a good movie. What am I watching? Vikings of Valhalla dropped out the 3rd season. I'm like 2 episodes away from the end. But that's been fucking great.
You're not watching The Boys?
I'm on episode 2 of the new season because they just finished the whole season.
Me too.
Yeah, they just finished the whole season. So, but I did watch before this 3rd season. I did watch the Gen V.
Gen V, yeah, I watched that too.
That's pretty good. I did watch the cartoons in between as well. So
I did not watch the cartoons. Is it worth it?
Yeah, they're good. They're good. Yeah. I'm trying to think. I don't even remember if they're really connected to the show. It might be lightly connected to the show, but yeah, it's still good.
Gen V happens after or during the whole season 1 was going on, right? Or right after season 1 finished, it picks up as opposed to the timeline at least.
I thought that it was like right after season 2, the timeline goes
season 2,
like
yes.
hints of Gen V come out in season 3 of The Boys. That's from what I understand.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we watched season 1 and 2 of The Boys, then watched Gen V, then watched season 3. I'm not sure where the cartoon falls in there, but yeah, I'm in the 2nd episode of that.
Yeah, I'm not watching anything else besides that. I can't keep up with all that stuff.
So I saw a list of the best shows of all times, the best TV shows ever. And on the very top of that list, number 1 is Breaking Bad.
Damn, really?
I have not
all time?
I have not watched Breaking Bad. Yes, above Sopranos, above everything. It's Breaking Bad was number 1, and I've never seen it.
Breaking Bad?
You guys? I've never seen it. I'm that guy that just has never seen an episode. Like I flipped through and saw like a couple of scenes of stuff, but I've never seen the season.
I won't put it at number 1 for my.
Now that I see it at number 1, it makes me want to watch it. But I'm like,
who made the list? That's the question.
Good question.
A teenage boy who isn't old enough to know the older shows.
Because The Wire is up there for me. You know what I mean?
I was about to say Miami Vice.
Oye, el otro.
Yo, la cocaína
See,
flowed back then.
Like, what kind of show we talking about? I could watch
See,
Seinfeld
but this is
all day.
This is movies. That's not what I fucking asked you for. TV shows.
The shows. Oh my god. Of all time.
Of all time, and it had Breaking Bad. I was surprised too. I'm like, damn, I know that's I've heard that's a good show. I didn't know it was
all time.
greatest.
Lost. You got Lost.
Yeah.
You got.
Can't say Lost. You gotta have a good ending.
Did you know? Did you know there's a new thing, Anubis? You might fucking love this, called Chronologically Lost.
No.
Chronologically Lost is lost, but in chronological order, because apparently they would leave things open and not answer them till later, so it would leave like gaps in the storyline, so you can watch in order of how the timeline is supposed
that's
to
cool.
be.
Like maybe I should do that. That's cool. That's cool. I could do that. That sounds cool.
One less thing to think about.
It's like Chronologically Lost or some shit. It's called. Yeah. I saw that like yesterday.
Yeah, that upsets me, bro, because that's a tough question, bro. There's so many fucking things. There's not dark matter. There's the Dark, Rain. These are fucking shows
good.
that were
Rain was good. I still gotta watch season 3 on Rain.
Fucking
Rain was like a Netherlands show or some shit. It was like
those were
overdubbed.
recent. I mean, you had Stargate Battlestar Galactica, which was a good show in its time. I mean, if you like sci-fi.
Nah, I'm
like
with
the
Butter, man.
silence.
Throw me some Quantum Leap and
Quantum Leap, bro.
Throw me some Quantum Leap and I'm good and shit.
Yeah, this is the most sci-fi I got you. Quantum Leap.
He wakes up as a girl one day, a girl singer and shit. Next day, he's like a wheelchair guy.
And there was a show also where the people time traveled, but they jumped into a body in the past, and they were a group of people that did this in order to change the future. I can't remember that one. Fuck the name of that one. But that one was good. It was only like 3 episodes long, 3 seasons long.
That sounds Canadian.
Probably. What about you, Flaco? What are you watching?
Not loco. The Boys, the latest season of The Boys. I'm being able to catch like 1 episode a day, and no, I was watching soccer. There is something they wanted to watch. I don't know what's on my to-do list. No, I'm waiting for the new season of The Challenge to start and shit, so I can catch them.
I got a comedy for you guys.
Travelers. There you go. 3 seasons long. Netflix. Try that out. I
got a comedy for you guys called Obliterated on Netflix.
Obliterated. Damn, that sounds familiar. Maybe
it's funny as fuck. Let's put it this way, right? It's a team. It's a team, right? They're head by like a pretty lady and shit. She's like the top lady. The next lady under her is like a lesbian. There's a military guy. There's a bomb expert. There's a computer girl. There's the pilot. You know what I mean? So there's a team, kind of like the A team and shit.
All right.
Dog. So first episode, they got to find a nuke handle that. You know, all kinds of funny shit happens on the way. They go and defuse the nuke, blah, blah, blah. They're all happy. They go celebrate, have a few drinks and shit, start doing some drugs and shit. They find out, oh, shit, that wasn't the real bomb and shit. The real one's over here. Now they drunk and they got to go try to finish this mission. All fucked up. The bombs expert that saved the planet is knocked out for like 5 episodes. Yo, it's fucking hilarious. It's hilarious.
5 episodes.
It's called Obliterated.
I'll watch
It's
that.
called Obliterated. It's funny. It's funny. It's like the serious funny. You know what I mean? Like they're trying to do their mission and shit, but all kinds of funny shit's happening.
Yeah.
And you're watching with their straight face. You know, it's good. Obliterated was good.
I like comedies. Definitely like comedies.
Yeah, it's good to just have on if you're busy. Throw it on and shit. You'll get pulled in just by the jokes you hear and shit.
Yo, Deadpool's coming out soon, in a week.
You saw the new Xbox controller,
and it's real. It's limited edition, but it's real.
They would have set it off if they made those butt cheeks buttons. They would have set it off. Have a double click there, click. Click his butt cheeks to lay down and shit. There you go.
Yo, the only way to get those are via a sweepstake, yo. I was pissed because I would have bought them.
Yo, that's hilarious. That is fucking funny. That is funny. They should have made them like Elite controllers, though. Like, you could push the button in, make them jiggle. And you got to push it up. You push the butt cheek up every time you want to jump.
With the rumble pack, or not the rumble pack, whatever they call it now. If it rumbled, it like jiggled and rumbled.
Yo, the crazy thing is that's not gonna sit in any of the controller stands.
Nah, okay.
That shit has belts on the legs. That's a funny controller, man. He got that off. That's funny.
I wonder if it's all him, yo. If he's pushing all those ideas and shit.
You think he's got a writing team and shit?
I'm just saying, is he that funny?
I don't know. I mean, his fucking posts be funny.
True.
He's gotta have a team.
Unless
Unless
he's got somebody writing his posts for him. Because him and his girl are fucking hilarious. Blake Lively, that's her name?
Blake Lively.
Yeah, they be fucking trolling each other and shit.
Shit, I gotta go, man. I gotta go.
All right, man, let's wrap it up.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you don't have to wrap it up. I gotta go.
Nah, yeah, we got through all our topics and shit, man, and our twists.
And we got the drink one too from the.
And we got the spin the wheel. The mic fucked up, whatever. It still gotta made it happen.
Yeah.
That's not good. I just got a missed call from my mom at 12:12.
Oh damn.
Yeah, I didn't even hear it. Well, I muted it, my ringer. So,
Yo, hopefully everybody stays safe out there, man. Enjoy your weekend. Try to get outdoors. It's supposed to be nice out there, well, at least on the East Coast. Make sure you go follow, subscribe, YouTube, IG, all the social medias. Check us out, TikTok. Go pick up some merch. Support the vibes, man. ManorHead podcast. Yo, panitas, I love you, man. Enjoy it. Ed, thanks for jumping on and shit, man. Salud, mi gente. Peace.
Salud.